Discover our collection of handcrafted candles. That's right, every product is thoughtfully created in small batches free from harmful toxins for mindful everyday indulgence. Our candles are hand-poured in coconut soy wax with natural wood wicks, offering a long-lasting burn and rich fragrances. Create a cozy, safe ambiance for your home with candles from Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers use the promo code InsideEdge20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network.
Fanatics isn't just our name, it's who we are. Loyal, passionate fans dedicated to our favorite teams and to the sports we love. That's why we're honored to be able to offer fans the world's largest collection of official sports apparel and sports jerseys from all the leagues, teams, and players you love. We feature a wide selection of gear from every league, including NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, and NCAA merchandise, which allows us to serve fans of football, baseball, hockey, basketball, lacrosse, soccer, golf, and everything else that gets your heart pumping. Go to Fanatics.com by using the QR code on your screen right now to celebrate your teams.
And welcome in, everybody, to another episode of Inside Edge Primetime here on the Inside Edge Network. Chad Bryan to my right, your right, and I'm Eli Moon here on Inside Edge Primetime. Welcome in. It is Wednesday, my dudes, as they would say, and dudettes. Absolutely fun time here tonight. Cannot wait to get into it with you, and I'm excited, man. I'm really excited to get back with my guy Chad B, get back with all of you here on this Wednesday. Quick reminder here before we get rolling into everything. You're going to want to make sure you like, subscribe, follow at InsideEdge Net. That's InsideEdge Net on all of the socials. That's YouTube, Twitter, or X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch. Go check all of that out. Go to InsideEdgeNetwork.com. Go check out your favorite personalities. Read more about us, including Chad and I, your favorite personalities, and, of course, everybody else, the weekly and daily programming that does a great job here on the Inside Edge Network. Go to our partners page. We could not do without them. W Energy, Monster Moments, SportsMemorabilia.com, Fanatics.com, and AlleyRoseFragrances.com, and Omega Video Marketing. So much gratitude to them, and so much gratitude to you. Go and check out the shop page. Go to the merchandise store. Get a mug, a hat, a polo, a shirt, a windbreaker. Pack it away. You can take it on travel. We've talked about that before. You can travel with it. A lot of great stuff there, of course, on InsideEdgeNetwork.com. And, of course, download the Inside Edge Network app on Roku. Yes, we're on Roku as well. Very, very excited about that. So you can find us another way as well. So as we continue to grow, we appreciate you. You are the heartbeat at home or wherever you may be that keeps us going. So make sure you stay locked in with Inside Edge Network. Of course, to the website, InsideEdgeNetwork.com, Inside Edge Net on all the socials, and the Roku app. Search Inside Edge Network. All right, Chad B, we got some business to get into. Later on in the show, we'll talk about Way Back Wednesday. We will do our edition of what happened on June 17th. Chad went back into the time machine. Think we had a little bit smoother of a run this time around, so I feel a lot better about it. But we'll see what goes on with there. And then, of course, later on, we'll also discuss the New York Knicks and their celebration. They're having a lot of fun. We're going to have some fun with them for a minute. Even though we're Cleveland guys, we'll have some fun with them. And we'll talk Guardians. We'll get to that in just a moment. Chad B, on this Wednesday, how are you feeling?
I'm good, man. We're going to do what Cleveland fans and well, not all the time. Every once in a while, we have a nice little season. But usually we end up living vicariously through other championship teams, right? It's like, well, hey, that team beat us, so we got to beat by the champions. Can't take that away from us, right? So, yeah, we're going to live a little bit vicariously through the Knicks. And like you said, have a little bit of fun. Because, man, they've been having some fun. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing all right. How are you?
I am great. I appreciate you asking. A great day here in Cleveland, Ohio. A little rainy, but you know what? It's summer. I feel great. I feel blessed to be here with you for another evening, a very, very fun evening stream. We'll have Inside Edge Primetime, of course, with Chad and I, and then at 11 o'clock, we'll have the Daily Spiral with Autumn Chisholm, and Chad Bryant as our co-host tonight. That's him. That's him. To my right, you're right. Everybody's right. And of course, we'll have Double A Anthony Alford for Midnight Run at midnight tonight. But I'm doing good, man.
By the way, really quick, if you're watching the Daily Spiral, so Autumn is going to quiz me on Love Island. If you can help me in the comments, somehow we'll have to keep them from Autumn. She can't say just whatever. Just help me in the comments. If you can give me the answers in the comments tonight, starting at about 11, maybe 11:05, I appreciate you. And I love you very much for that. If you can help me, please help me. I'm going to need help. I need some help.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, we might need to get some Chad B some help here. We'll keep an eye on that and how he fares in the 11 o'clock hour. Of course, Midnight Run with Anthony Alford later on tonight. So I'll be back with you for the midnight hour with Double A. Maybe make an appearance once or twice on screen. We'll see how the night goes. But a lot of jam-packed stuff. Let's get into it, Chad B. The Guardians. My golly. Everything was good till it wasn't. And right now, the Guardians are not only in a jockeying of the AL Central with the Chicago White Sox, currently in second place to the Chicago White Sox in that division, the AL Central, but they also have caught the injury bug. And the injury bug came in full force over the weekend, this past weekend, really. I mean, in the same game, Chase DeLauder goes out, and so does Jose Ramirez. If you want to talk about losing two offensive guys just like that, well, Saturday night was that, and it was pretty disheartening. You know, Jose Ramirez out with a hamate injury. Fun fact, Chad B, I didn't know what a hamate was. I was at the grog shop, and I was like, and Double A and I were there, obviously rocking out Cliches EP release show, and he did a phenomenal job. And we're sitting there talking, and we're all outside, and I'm like, Jose broke his hamate. What's it? Is that like? And we're like trying to break down what the hamate is. And Double A's like, I don't. That's got to be something with like the hamstring, right? And so we're trying to figure it out. Double A looks it up and goes, oh, that's not good. And we found out what a hamate is. If you're not sure what the hamate is, it's like right here on your hand.
Yep.
Not good. Not good.
It's a very typical injury for a rollover kind of a move, like swinging a bat, right? Like, you get a lot of broken hamate bones, and it can be removed. And fun fact, Jose Ramirez had the other one removed the last time he had this kind of injury on the other hand. So you can remove it. It's like an appendix. Doesn't do anything. It just kind of sits in there and causes problems if you swing a bat or a golf club or whatever else. But that's it. That's the hamate bone. Yeah.
So Jose Ramirez on the IL now. Obviously, he's going to be out for an extended period of time. Yeah. You have Chase DeLauder is going to be out for an extended period of time. Angel Martinez out for an extended period of time. And let me rephrase, DeLauder, when it comes to extended, they're on he's on the 10-day IL, but they're going to monitor that. If he's not ready to go, they're not going to rush him back. There's no sense in doing that. But he is one of the biggest bats. They are going to look to try to get some offense. You wonder what they do with that. Of course, I was talking Angel Martinez too, the fractured foot for Angel Martinez. So on top of the bruised ribs for DeLauder, on top of the hamate injury, Guardians lose 3 bats and 3 of their most productive bats in a weekend. Chad B, what are your thoughts right now where the Guardians are at? You know, right now, second place in the Central and needing some help, it looks like, offensively.
Well, I mean, I'm a lot more concerned about the injuries than I am the White Sox. The White Sox are very good at home. They're terrible on the road. They're not very consistent on the road at all. And I just don't think they have the depth or the pitching to hang around. Like I said, I told you in we talked about the preseason show. They're better. They got better. They improved. I told you guys to watch out for the White Sox. They'd win some games. I didn't think this many games this early, but hey, I mean, they've improved quite a bit from last season. But again, I don't think they're the main concern for the Guardians if they can stay or not stay, if they can get healthy. But the problem is now you're looking at, Jose Ramirez and not Chase DeLauder, but Angel Martinez out until probably August, realistically now. That's trouble, right? 4 to 6 weeks. And with a repetitive motion like swinging a bat and, with Martinez with the foot injury, you've got to be healthy. I mean, your foot is your literal first line of defense, right? Between you and the ground. It's the
right
that hits the ground, right? You got to have it healthy. So, I mean, it's likely going to be 6 weeks for him as well. And you may even be talking about 4 to 6 weeks, and then they start a rehab assignment. And then, it's a week and, kind of, traversing through the minor leagues or whatever, trying to make sure that you're okay. And you can handle live pitching and playing, day after day. So it may be, that second week of August until we see either one of those guys again. With DeLauder, with the ribs, it scares me. I don't know exactly which rib he has fractured. They're saying it's a minor fracture, but a minor fracture is kind of a relative term when it's your ribs. I mean, again, baseball is a sport where it requires a lot of torque, right? Especially DeLauder's got that kind of funky, like violent swing. And, if he's got an injury that's at the right place in his rib cage, it could keep him out a long time. I know he's on the 10-day for right now. And that's good news. That probably means that they think it's fairly minor, but we'll see how he comes back. I mean, all of a sudden, man, just a hole right through the Guardians offense, just from injuries. And it's tough to see this time of year.
It sure is. From a few weeks ago, we were talking about the Guardians trying to get some separation from the White Sox and these other teams, especially with the Tigers dealing with their own slew of injuries, and the Twins kind of having a rough year. The Royals still not trying to, get it together, it appears, even though they have all the talent in the world. It was the Guardians' time to really take away. I was talking here 2-3 weeks ago on this program right here on Primetime about how the Guardians are going to be the biggest buyers in the American League, in the Major League Baseball, and how they're going to run away with the Central and have it locked up by July. Well, that may have changed, one of those at least. And that may be that they locked up the AL Central by July. They may get the lead back and have a decent lead by then, but I don't think they lock it up. However, I still stand on one thing, and that is that the Guardians will still be the biggest buyers in the Major League Baseball at the deadline. And if anything, these injuries have helped that, because, and not helped, I mean, it's not great, but have helped the need to go out and be buyers. Look at Ralphie Velasquez, who's a tremendous young talent for the Guardians and their prospects. He's in AAA Columbus right now. He's tremendous. Cooper Ingle, he's great. These guys are real fun, right? Yeah. But are they going to help you win now? And that's the reality you got to ask yourself. I understand with the lockout coming up and the Dolans notoriously not spending a ton of money, and we've discussed that here on the show. However, the Dolans have to understand a few things. One, Jose Ramirez isn't getting any younger. We discussed that before the season started. And now with a hamate injury, I understand you, as you mentioned, Chad, he can remove it, and get going again. But how many more injuries can Jose Ramirez put up with in his career till, he goes, all right, I'm not going to be the same Jose Ramirez, unfortunately. You got to capitalize on it while the team is in the position it's in now. You're getting tremendous performances out of the pitching staff right now for the most part. Parker Messick's been pitching his ass off. You've been seeing the same thing out of Gavin Williams and some of these guys. The pen has had some shakiness with Cade Smith at times. I get it, but they are having as much of a successful season as you can right now, given everything that's happened. And this is going to be the biggest challenge of them all. That's why I think they started looking to make some moves and move off of some of these prospects like Velasquez, like Ingles, like some of these guys, and you see them. Here's the other thing, Chad, I'll hand it back. But, you saw that they brought up another prospect today. I believe, Khalil Watson, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah. Khalil Watson, yeah. So Khalil Watson brought up, obviously, with the injuries. DeLauder goes the IL, Watson up. And he's been mashing. I mean, he's a guy that could probably provide some pop. But you can only get away with the prospect game for so long, where you're like, well, this prospect's going to come out and do well. This prospect's going to, because eventually that fire burns out. And I hope Khalil Watson's amazing here for the Guardians. I have no doubt he'll provide some instant offense, but your offense is waiting in a different city right now. Your offense is waiting in a different city, and you have to go find out who's going to be the right fit for the Guardians right now, Chad B.
Maybe, and I think there's a different school of thought to that too. There's the opposite way of thinking, that you can only ride the trade deadline game for so long, right? Because eventually you swing and miss. Just ask the Haslams. Sometimes you don't bring the right guy in, and it's not even a baseball thing. It's a chemistry thing, right? They don't fit well in the clubhouse, or they're not the leader that you thought they were, or a lot of things can happen. And I think that's why teams like the Guardians, who are stuck in this sort of small to mid-market range of finances, that's why you don't see them make the big move a lot. You're not going to see a lot of trades for guys like Andrew Miller out of the Guardians. It's going to happen every once in a while. And that team, they obviously in 2016, they were all in. And for a reason, they got right to the brink of winning the World Series. I mean, you could say, yeah, they lost, but they did the right thing by going in and trying. If this team goes all in, I think this is such a weird situation, because you've got Martinez, he's going to be back during the season. You've got Jose Ramirez, he's going to be back during the season. DeLauder will be back eventually. So you don't want to, you've already got this potential log jam with prospects at the infield spots, right? You don't have enough spots there. You need a big outfield bat permanently. So what do you do if you're the Guardians? Do you go out and get a guy who's just a rental for the rest of the season, and then you're not? I'm looking at the list of and we can talk about the trade targets. I'll just bring Luis Arias into this. You go out and get Luis Arias, and yes, he's on a 1-year deal, $12 million. Very, very team friendly. I mean, you're not going to probably even ask the Giants to cover any of that if they trade him, right? So if he comes over to the Guardians, you have a problem then, because you're not going to sign Luis Arias. You've got the lockout coming up, and B, you still, like I said, you've got this log jam at middle infield where, Arias is a good hitter, but he doesn't really have a lot of pop, right? He's going to get on base. I mean, obviously he's a good average hitter. He's been a 3-time batting champion, I think.
Right.
You would have this interesting situation where if you go fill the holes of Ramirez and Martinez, they're coming back. So are you going to like relegate a guy like Luis Arias to the bench, or do you go out and package a couple of prospects together and go out and try to get a second or third starter for the rotation and shore that up and go try to get an outfield bat that maybe you can hold on to for, I say this year and next year, but this year and the year after, if we get the lockout set, everything comes back or whatever. That's what the challenge is. The lockout is making this challenging, and the where the injuries are right now for the Guardians is really making this challenging because if you go all in, I mean, these guys aren't going to take Jose Ramirez's and Angel Martinez's spots, right? I don't think you go out and try to get a guy like Luis Arias. I just don't think that makes a lot of sense to me. I see him on the list, but I just don't see that being a conversation. Man, I don't know. The injuries are making this a really interesting. Well, not interesting. It's an awkward spot for the Guardians to be in right now, Eli.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be as awkward if, again, Jose Ramirez wasn't in the back half of his career, really, probably the last 5 or 6 years. You know, if I was a betting man, I'd say probably the last 5-6 years, roughly. Maybe a few more you can eke out, but at least a productivity, like of being Jose Ramirez, the way we know him. That's where this makes it a little bit tricky, too, because how much do the Dolans value arguably the greatest Cleveland Indian / Guardian of the last, 30, 40, 50 years. He's up in that discussion. He's taking 2 team-friendly deals in Cleveland to stay here when others have come and gone, excuse me. And Jose Ramirez deserves to be rewarded. So do the Dolans really, okay, you can talk about the rental, and I understand your point, Chad, but, you can talk about the rental. You can talk about Dolans not wanting to spend money, but really the top priority should be getting Jose Ramirez a ring, and it should be at any cost. Like, that's what it is. Like, look at when Los Angeles traded for Matthew Stafford. They went out and made it happen at any cost. They went out and made additions. They went out and got everybody. And I know it's football. I get it's a little different, and the Rams are kind of a different, obviously, organization. But that's how you have to value your star player. You're always going to be able to retool the prospects. Sure, Ralphie Velasquez and Cooper Ingle won't be in your, in your farm system at that point. They won't be able to be Guardians. But you can find a way to get other talent. The draft comes around every year. You can get guys in. There's guys always making surprise leaps. There's guys that are 23rd round picks that come in and surprise people. So I understand that, but like, to me, you got to go out and spend. And maybe Arias isn't the right guy. There's some other names that stood out to me too. Jordan Alvarez. He's a guy, I know he's more of a first baseman, but he does stand out to me. You could look to put Hoskins out in that outfield.
The Guardians could float that. I don't think I think the asking price would be too high for the Guardians to go get Jordan Alvarez. It'd be fun. I mean, it'd be a blast to see him in this lineup, but I just don't think they can. I don't think they can float that.
It would cost at least Velasquez and Ingle probably, and you're probably looking at Quan too. But either way, Quan's been playing poorly for most of the year. He's had some stints where he's played well, but he isn't like Stephen Quan we've known the last 2-3 years. He isn't really producing at that level. So I would be okay kind of going for that type of move, Chad, because you get Jose back. You get Chase DeLauder back. You get Angel Martinez back. I always want to call him Angel, but let's call him the right way. Angel Martinez, you get these guys back, and they're going to be able to provide an offensive pop. And now the offense looks even scarier. Okay, you're going to pitch around Chase DeLauder. You got to face Jordan Alvarez. So maybe not him, but there's got to be somebody they look at that they're going to say, okay, this is what we're going to bring in here and add some pop. I saw Gleyber Torres as well. He at least shores up the infield and gives you that. So you got to look at that. But it's just crazy. We got to go to break here in just a moment, Chad B. We'll talk more about this throughout the week. But it's crazy to think. A few weeks ago, we were talking about Freddie Peralta. We were talking about these types of names. And Sandy Alcantara is another guy out of Miami that the Guardians are linked to, having discussions. But it's crazy to think we were talking about, we just need to shore up a few, more, maybe the bullpen, maybe an arm.
Losing the division title, right? No worries. No worries. Now everybody's hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, well, how quickly things can change. And 2 weeks ago, I think it was snowing. So quickly things can change in Ohio. That is how quick it can go. But, hey, that was a quick segment. At least it felt like to us. But that was the first run here of Primetime. We are off and rolling. That was some Guards talk. When we come back, Chad B and I, we are going to discuss the New York Knicks. They're having a good time. They're celebrating. So we'll talk about that. We're going to have a lot of fun just breaking down how the Knicks are celebrating, discuss their championship, maybe a little bit of what it means to New York. We've seen some videos all throughout Madison, around Madison Square Garden in New York City. So we'll talk about that, the New York Knicks, and then later we'll send Chad B into the time machine. Hope it works out. That is Chad Bryan to my right. You're right. Everybody's right. I'm Eli Moon. This is Inside Edge Primetime here on the Inside Edge Network, and we will be back right after this.
Key On Sports is the leader in Ohio high school athletic coverage in written, print, and video streaming. From the latest news and results and written content to the high school football game of the week every Friday, Keon Sports has you covered. The vision of 15-time published author Vince McKee has become the most trusted site in Ohio high school athletic news. From podcasts to player profiles, Keon Sports is your one stop for all of it. Visit them today at keonsports.com or on YouTube at Keon Sports. Check out their socials on Twitter and Facebook as well.
Clean energy, bold flavors, and no jitters. See why people won't shut up about Dubby. Clean energy, no jitters or crash. Whether you're starting your workday or getting ready to exercise, Dubby Energy helps you lock in and focus. With over 15 flavors to choose from, you can't miss. Order Dubby Energy right now by using the QR code on your screen and use the promo code InsideEdge10 to receive 10% off your order. Dubby Energy, your energy-focused sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Discover our collection of body mists made with clean, minimal ingredients. Handcrafted with natural essential oils and clean ingredients, they offer a natural alternative to synthetic fragrances. Perfect for sensitive skin and those seeking clean, mindful self-care, and the perfect gift for you or your special someone. Courtesy of Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers, use that promo code InsideEdge20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Whether searching for a baseball autographed by your favorite World Series slugger, a signed football by an iconic Hall of Famer, or the jersey of a world-famous soccer star, you've come to the right place. Here at SportsMemorabilia.com, the web's leading source of authentic sports memorabilia, you'll find more than 500,000 authentic products from nearly every professional sports league, team, and players. Not only will you find your next prized sports possession with ease thanks to superb customer service and tremendous site experience, you'll have the satisfaction and peace of mind that every product listed comes complete with a certificate of authenticity and is fully backed by the SportsMemorabilia.com lifetime authenticity guarantee. Go to SportsMemorabilia.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. SportsMemorabilia.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Find us on InsideEdgeNetwork.com for the latest information on your favorite shows, personalities, and network partners. Plus, guess what? We have a merch shop. That's right, we have network polos, t-shirts, champion jackets, hats, and bottles. Rep the network. Every purchase supports independent sports and entertainment media. Use the QR code on your screen right now to check out InsideEdgeNetwork.com. That's InsideEdgeNetwork.com.
We had a jam-packed Wednesday hump day. I came in, talked about Messi's hat trick, right? Hat trick Mahomes. We also had some community chat. Eli and I broke down some of the venues and some of the happenings around Cleveland. So you don't want to miss that. Also, Wednesday Vinyl Showcase. What did I have for you? It was one of my favorite albums of last year. I'm sure it was one of yours too. So make sure you check out Inside Edge Morning Show every day here, Monday through Friday, 10 to 11.
What a night, folks, and what a day we got coming up for you here on your Wednesday. Of course, we are so excited with you here on the Inside Edge Network. And coming up tonight on the network, we got more breaking news, more stories, things like that. I think we're going to go over, I've heard Omar talk about the point spread with the World Cup. I wonder if we treated, the NFL or the NBA, where not only do we emphasize the win total, but we emphasize the point spread. I wonder what would happen. And how we would look at some of these teams. So basically what I'm saying is we're going to encourage teams to run up the effing score. We'll talk about that coming up on Midnight Run. Of course, later tonight, Inside Edge Primetime, Eli Moon, Chad Bryant, the Daily Spiral with Autumn and Chad will be on the show coming up tonight. And of course, the highly, highly educational Midnight Run, where last night we talked about honey buns, iced honey buns, and peanut butter. That's a sandwich. Man, unhinged. All right, we'll see you later tonight right here on the Inside Edge Network. Remember to like and subscribe at Inside Edge Net. We are also streaming live on Keon Sports on YouTube and Facebook.
And welcome back, everybody, to Inside Edge Primetime here on the Inside Edge Network. Chad Bryan over there. Over where, you ask? To my right, your right, everybody's right. I'm Eli Moon. We're back here in the saddle, on the saddle, saddle adjacent here on Inside Edge Primetime. We are here with you till 11 o'clock. And, of course, at the top of the hour, the Daily Spiral with Autumn and her co-host tonight, Chad Bryan. And then that's him. And then at Midnight Row with Anthony Alford. Going to be a very fun evening, a jam-packed evening, a lot of great stuff to get to. And we get the honor of kicking things off. So we did so with some Guardians talk. We will get right back into it with some New York Knicks discussion in just a moment. But before we do, make sure you like, subscribe, follow at Inside Edge Net on YouTube, X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch. Go check it all out. Give us a follow. Smash that notification bell so you know when we're going live daily and weekly. 5, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. I got 5 on it. Daily shows. The Inside Edge Network. Yeah. Oh, hey, easy. Inside Edge Network morning show with Omar Clausell Jr. That is 10 to 11 a.m. Then we have Unfiltered with Kyle Cornell, 5 to 6 p.m. Then we have, of course, us, Inside Edge Primetime with Chad and I, 10 to 11. And then it's all one stream. But at the 11 o'clock hour, the Daily Spiral with Autumn and whoever is up with her that night. It's either Double A, myself, or Chad. Tonight, it is Chad. And tomorrow, it is Chad. And then, of course, we have Midnight Row with Anthony Alford, our program director, and our bro, rocking out. And the good news about this evening is you get one stream moving forward. So 5 daily shows, a lot of great stuff, whole mixture of different things and a lot of fun all around. So make sure you lock in with Inside Edge Net. Go to InsideEdgeNetwork.com. Again, InsideEdgeNetwork.com. Read about Chad and I and all your favorite personalities. Go to our partners page. Couldn't do without them. W Energy, Monster Moments, SportsMemorabilia.com, Fanatics.com, Ellie Rose, Fragrances.com, and Omega Video Marketing. And couldn't do it without you at home. So go to the merchandise store. Go to the shop. Get a mug, a polo, a shirt, a hat, a windbreaker. Put in your suitcase. Get ready to travel. It's summer, Get ready with Cleveland's digital leader and your source for sports, entertainment, mental health conversations, news, and everything in between. Cannot wait to see you rocking some Cleveland's digital leader merchandise, some Inside Edge Network merchandise. Hopefully I see you at Moonbash. Where's some Inside Edge Network gear? That'd be real cool. So go ahead and grab that. And, of course, download the Inside Edge Network app on Roku. Yes, we're on Roku, too. Go check that out. And, of course, we would be remiss if we didn't mention that we are also simulcasting right now with Keon Sports across their Facebook and YouTube in our partnership, the Inside Edge Network and Keon Sports, announcing earlier here on Primetime this week on Monday that we'll be in a partnership. So hello to everybody watching wherever you may be. You look great out there. All right, let's get after it here. Chad B and I, we're gonna have some fun because you know what? We're so serious all the time. As I told Chad to get in the time machine here during the break. Yep. Yeah, we're serious. With that being said, the New York Knicks are the 2026 NBA champions. Chad, did you hear?
Did they win a thing? Was there a tournament?
Thing? Oh. Yeah, you're warm. You're warm.
How much do they have to pay? Because I know travel ball can be pretty wild.
Well, here's the thing: they didn't have to pay; they got paid to do it.
Oh, are they hiring?
Well, if you ask James Dolan, they are not. They're probably going to be downsizing.
No. Okay, no.
Yeah,
okay.
Stay right there, buddy. Stay right there. Grass isn't always greener, buddy. You be careful.
Our boss is watching, isn't he? Yeah, I should probably.
Yeah. Be careful.
My mic. It's fine.
Hold on. It's okay. Let me just make a quick call real quick.
Check Indeed while you're doing that. Hold on.
Yeah. Hopefully your resume's been. No, I'm kidding. I'll joke this aside. The New York Knicks are your NBA champions, and they're rocking and rolling. They're having a great time all across national TV and parade tomorrow in New York City. Chad B, you seem like you're having a good time too. Did you have some with OG Anunoby had?
Man, I wish. Do you have that, by the way?
Sure
not that, but the video. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. Not that. But
that's
courtesy,
a Yeah.
Yes. A great segue. That Midnight Conversations is rolling tonight. So let's go ahead and go to OG Ananobi here. This is courtesy of Twitter here. That is Legion Hoops. We have Legion Hoops is the Twitter account that we grabbed this from. This is on Good Morning America. Just look at OG Ananobi's face.
Talk about the difference Coach Brown made and how he brought you all together.
I guess I'll answer. He's been great. Mike's been great, and what he's been awesome at doing is listening to us and just hearing us out and adjusting the game.
Poor OG, man. He was the only guy that didn't have sunglasses on. He just wasn't ready at all. Chad, are you okay?
What?
Are you okay?
Mike Brown's been fine. He's okay.
Nobody asked you about Mike Brown.
He's not our coach anymore?
Nobody asked you about Mike Brown.
Oh, I thought I heard it.
No.
Okay.
No, in fact, yeah. Chad. Chad.
Yeah.
Why wasn't OG Ananobi told that he was supposed to be wearing glasses on Good Night America? Good Morning America with the rest of the
Good Night America at that point. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe just sometimes when you have that guy in your team and you don't warn him about exactly what he's walking into, it's more fun just to kind of see how he reacts to it or doesn't react to it. And I think maybe, I don't know. Listen, maybe OG Ananobi is just really uncomfortable in front of the camera. Maybe he just like missed his cue. Maybe we're laughing at it like but I just feel like he was having a little bit of fun there, right? Right? Like, who cares? They're NBA champions. Who really cares how he didn't answer the question? But at least we know that Mike Brown's been great. Not necessarily from OG Ananobi, but yeah, Mike Brown did a great job of holding everybody together, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're still
control now, but yeah, they're doing great.
We're still waiting on OG Ananobi to come back to earth so he can answer that question. But he had a great series.
That video, so it's like the show goes on and they come back and there's OG just like sitting in his chair and it's dark over on the set. He's still like,
He had a great finals performance though, so you can kind of get away with stuff like that, especially when we win the NBA championship. But man, it's been cool. Even though I'm not a Knicks fan, obviously, it's cool to see the Knicks having a lot of fun out there. Madison Square Garden, New York's been crazy. It's just been real cool to see how they are rocking and rolling out there. And I mean,
I saw a video really quick. I guess it was around the celebration of the title. I don't know. A guy rides up on his bike. Did you see this? He's got a tire balanced on his head.
Yeah.
And then he puts the tire down and he picks up like a city trash can. And I was like, oh, this guy's going to dump the trash in the street. But no, he just put it on his head and rode away on his bike. And I thought, welcome to New York. That's okay. Well, hey, the Knicks are your 2026 NBA champions. Like, I don't know. I almost said 1926. What am I doing?
Yeah.
No, it's not 1926. Yeah, I thought that was wild. I'm like, that's a New York thing for sure. I'm not sure I understand what I just saw, but it was pretty impressive. It was honestly a pretty impressive feat of athleticism, to be honest with you. But
yeah, I saw the dudes climbing on the street light. Did you see that one? They were climbing on the street light. They were doing the pull-ups. And then
high stakes gym class up here. Yeah,
dude. I mean, like crazy, man, crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised New York didn't grease the poles, and I'm glad they didn't because that would have been dangerous for that guy. But they, you
Philly did that one year. Didn't Philly grease their light?
Yes, the Philadelphia greased the light poles. I guess New York didn't do it. And
maybe they're just naturally greasy from all the cheesesteak. Maybe it wasn't a thing they did on purpose. But it's just who knows.
Dude, who knows, man? All I know is the New York Knicks were having a ton of fun. They're your 2026 NBA champions. They are rocking and rolling, and you wonder, we don't have to get too much into it tonight, but like what this team looks like. This could be, Kyle Cornell's mentioned it here on the network about this could be the only time this core of this Knicks team gets to an NBA championship and wins one. And James Dolan has some choice words we'll play tomorrow about how this Knicks team, they're not going into the second apron more than likely. He'll write a big check, but it may not be second apron. So what does that mean for some of these guys that are due up for contract extensions and discussions like that? You wonder, is this the Knicks just soaking in what could be their one and only as this roster, right?
Are we going to break up the Villanova Knicks? Yeah, I hope not. Like, it's pretty, I don't know. It's wild to see that, like, because I try to picture like the Cavs in this situation, and as long as you didn't have like a thing where like Kyrie wanted out or whatever, Dan Gilbert would have done whatever I think to keep that momentum from that 2016 team. That's a lot of different things to say. It's a mouthful, but he would have kept the momentum going no matter what, right? And it's odd to see. Yeah, it's just odd to see ownership say kind of, whatever, we're not doing that. So maybe to Kyle's point, he could be right? I mean, they may not make it back with this particular core because this core may be no more. It might not stick together.
Yeah, you wonder, right? You wonder what the Knicks look like. News that broke right before we hit the air. Trae Young out of Washington. He is opting out of his player option. So going to be a lot of movement in the Eastern Conference. I saw that right, from Mark Spears. He opting out of his $48.97 million contract. So 48 mil there. The Wizards remain the front runner, but other teams are going to be interested. Yeah. I mean, Trae Young has his own kind of problems, but he also brings a lot of impact. You wonder what the Eastern Conference is going to look like next year. What if the Wizards don't even get a game out of Trae Young? They traded for him and then he just leaves. Like, that would be insane, bro. That, and then the Knicks breaking up, you wonder, and it all kind of ties back to the Cavaliers. Are they going to stand pat after watching all the movement around them? If the Knicks decide to kind of break up to this team, if the Wizards, I know it's silly to talk about the Wizards to some people, but they do have Anthony Davis, Trae Young right now on the roster and a number one pick. You think about them, you think about Boston, what they're trying to do in the Giannis hunt. You wonder what the Cavaliers are really going to do this offseason.
I hope they don't stand pat because the Knicks aren't the only team in their way. I know it appears to be that way because they got to the Eastern Conference Finals. But I think, there's a lot of teams in the East that could get the East is just weird. I mean, there are a lot of teams that could improve and be the 2, 3, 4 seed, right? I think the Cavs are going to be in that mix to be the 2 or the 3 seed, to be honest with you. I don't know that they'll be the 1 seed. We have to see where Giannis goes first. I think wherever Giannis goes, if he ends up in the East, they're the immediate favorite to be the 1 seed. I would imagine he's not going to go to he's not going to go to a situation with a bare cupboard, right? He's not going to be the only guy there. So it'll be, I just knocked my desk over, but yeah, I mean, we talked about him.
Easy, bud. Don't get so mad. Don't get mad.
The piano. Don't do that. That was a weird thing on stage from a couple weeks. See that, guys? I don't know. It's the country music, but whatever. Doesn't matter.
You're talking about Zach Bryan. You're talking about
Zach Bryan. Morgan Wallen flipped a piano.
Yeah, Morgan Wallen. My apologies.
What are you doing? Nobody with the last name Bryan would ever do that. No, but yeah, I don't know. I just the East is so weird. It could go any number of ways, right? It depends on if guys stay, if guys go, if guys are traded, whatever, demand a trade here and there. It's just such it's a volatile conference right now. Not necessarily. It's just we don't know what it's going to look like. There's a lot of stuff that's kind of like bubbling under the surface that could happen that could completely change just the makeup of it.
Yeah, no, absolutely, Chabby. We'll keep an eye on it. But your New York Knicks, not ours, whoever you are in New York watching this, your New York Knicks are the NBA champions of 2026. And we'll keep an eye on how New York City keeps vibing out the parade tomorrow. We'll probably have some coverage on that here on Primetime and just see if anything else crazy happens. But we'll also talk a little bit more about James Dolan, his comments, and where the Eastern Conference stands. Got a lot to break down, and we will get after it. But we're going to take a quick pause. When we come back, Chabby will be back from the time machine. We'll send him in during the break. We've gone over the rules. Diesel, not kerosene. You only got a few minutes. You got about 3 to 4 minutes during the break, so you got to be quick. And
it used to be longer. I feel like I could go further back in time before. I'll be quick.
All right, be quick. Thank you.
You got to realize, go back here, and people go, why did you pick that? I don't necessarily pick these things pick me. I end up in places and I'm like, what happened today? And someone gives me a thing. I'm like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta run. Eli's waiting for me. I got the diesel. I gotta go.
I completely understand.
Around too much. So yeah, I can't go too far from the time machine.
I completely understand. I think the people do too, Chad B. So we'll get you locked and loaded. Make sure you wear your safety gear. We'll get Chad B going to my right, your right, everybody's right, but in a time machine during the break. And I'm Eli Moon. This is Inside Edge Primetime here in the Inside Edge Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back Wednesday. Back after this.
Fanatics isn't just our name, it's who we are. Loyal, passionate fans dedicated to our favorite teams and to the sports we love. That's why we're honored to be able to offer fans the world's largest collection of official sports apparel and sports jerseys from all leagues, teams, and players you love. We feature a wide selection of gear from every league, including the NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, and NCAA merchandise, which allows us to serve fans of football, baseball, hockey, basketball, lacrosse, soccer, golf, and, everything else that gets your heart pumping. Go to fanatics.com by using the QR code on your screen right now to celebrate your teams. That's fanatics.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader.
Small business owners are superheroes, but nowadays running your business means doing so inside your shop and on social media. That's why you should make Omega Video Marketing your sidekick.
With a decade of content creation experience, I create dynamic, informative, and fun videos for your specific social needs that will increase brand awareness, get you more followers, and keep your social pages and websites current and fresh.
I offer flexible pricing and turn times and will work with you to understand your brand and your story. All of that comes from the heart. My award-winning expertise is just the cherry on top. So let's get connected. After all, your brand is the alpha and my expertise is the omega.
Discover our collection of handcrafted candles. That's right, every product is thoughtfully created in small batches free from harmful toxins for mindful everyday indulgence. Our candles are hand-poured in coconut soy wax with natural wood wicks, offering a long-lasting burn and rich fragrances. Create a cozy, safe ambiance for your home with candles from Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers use the promo code InsideEdge20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network. Mosser Moments Photography is a husband and wife wedding photography team based in Cleveland, owned and operated by Inside Edge Network's very own Ryan Mosser and his wife Hallie. For the past 10 years, they've captured more than 100 weddings across Northeast Ohio and beyond, always working together as a true two-person team. Their style centers on authentic, emotional storytelling, documenting the real moments between two people in love and creating images that feel natural, comfortable, and true to the couple. Rooted in Northern Ohio but inspired by their travels, Ryan and Hallie bring a warm, personal approach to every wedding day. Their work blends experience, consistency, and a genuine passion for helping couples relive their best day through timeless photography. Learn more at MosserMomentsPhotography.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. MosserMomentsPhotography.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Awesome show on Unfiltered today, guys. Got into a lot of different topics. President Trump speaking at the G7. We're just about a day and a half or so away from the Iran deal being signed. Excited for that. Also, a great story from the Cleveland Clinic involving just taking more attention for pediatric mental health. Love to see that, too. All those stories shared on our Facebook page, Unfiltered with Kyle Cornell. Hey, for tomorrow, the one and only incomparable Jake Underwood joins the show. We got a lot to get into when it comes to local, regional, state, and national politics. All that and more. Plus, some surprises, you never know. On Unfiltered, 5 o'clock, right here, tomorrow, Thursday, on the Inside Edge Network.
And welcome back to Inside Edge Primetime here on the Inside Edge Network. Chad Bryan, to my right, your right, everybody's right. I'm Eli Moon. We are back in the saddle, on the saddle, saddle adjacent. God dang it, Chad. God. Oh my God. All right. We're back. Dude, are you serious right now? Are you serious?
Are you asking me or
I'm asking you.
This is starting to be a thing. I'm black and white again.
Dude, I don't understand it, bro.
I think this is a side effect of going back in time. I think this is what happens when you go back to where there wasn't color streaming. Because remember when the internet was first back in the 1800s, there was no color streaming. I think this is what happens. You end up a little bit black and white for a while. It just doesn't wear off for a little bit. I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I mean,
see a doctor or no?
I've never seen anybody paler than me until you come back from time. And
yeah.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
In the winter. Well, you saw me in the winter. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty bad.
So. Yeah, I feel it, man. Well, hey, I burn usually in the summer, so I don't get a tan, so don't feel too bad. But you look rough right now. Hopefully you brought back some good stuff, though. It is time, everybody, for Way Back Wednesday. Let's hand it off to Chad B and see what he found in the time machine.
Let's do it. Let's see the first item. Way Back Wednesday. Do I have it here? It always comes back a little disheveled in the... Okay, the 1976, the ABA and the NBA. There you see the logos shaking hands there. I thought that was nice. The official merger where the NBA agreed to take on, for the last few ABA teams that were left at the time, at the time New York Nets, which became the New Jersey Nets later, the Indiana Pacers, the Denver Nuggets, which I think that logo was just, they were like, we're going to have a guy named Jokic. He's going to do so we're going to, that logo is loosely based on Nikola Jokic, I think. And then the San Antonio Spurs, which I think they just played in a really big game or a tournament or a series or something. I think they did something big. Anyway, yeah, the merger, the official merger happened on this date, on June 17th, back in 1976. The two leagues have been talking about this since, well, they started talks in 1970, and they were finally able to come together in 1976, about 6 years later. A few teams got left behind, Eli. The Kentucky Colonels, the Spirits of St. Louis, which was a pretty fun organization, they folded. A seventh ABA team that was supposed to be included, the Virginia Squires, they thought they would, but listen, they missed an assessment payment to the ABA during the 1976 playoffs. And they ended up not being a part of the merger. So, ouch.
I wonder what the Colonels could have been in the NBA. I truly do.
Yeah.
To this day, I just wonder what the Colonels could have been. But it is crazy on a lighter or a serious note, not a lighter note, a serious note here. The Nets, Pacers, Nuggets, and Spurs. Obviously, you're looking at teams that most recently, have won NBA championships in the last 20 years. Nuggets and Spurs. Nuggets more recently than the Spurs, but Spurs, as you mentioned, in the NBA Finals this past season, literally about a week ago. And then you have the Nets and Pacers doing their thing too. Great additions to the NBA. Kind of crazy to think what would be without those teams and how they would manage without. But hey, all right, good find. You started off strong.
Where would guys like Reggie Miller and Rick Smits, the dunking Dutchman, like where would they have ended up without this deal, right? It's weird.
Yeah, crazy.
Well, the next one's fun. So on this day in 1983, and keep in mind, as I'm going to read that, you're going to read that, you'll see the slide. There's no evidence whatsoever of this happening, video, audio, photo evidence whatsoever at all. But sometimes we like to keep it a little bit lighter here on the Inside Edge Network, right? Especially on Inside Edge Primetime, I guess. Well, on this day in 1983, Ed Warren and Lorraine Warren, they claimed that they exorcised a werewolf demon. And there you see the demon there. He's got a thing to say. He says, "Rawr." From Bill Ramsey. I don't know who Bill Ramsey is. Doesn't matter. Like I said, no evidence, none whatsoever. But the Warrens say, hey, back on June 17th, 1983, little Chad was about to turn 4 years old, and we said, "Get out of here, werewolf demon." And I saw this, and I thought, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to include it. I'm putting it in there. It's fine. If I got to go back to the time machine, come back black and white, this thing's going in there. So there you go. There's your werewolf demon. It's gone. Bill Ramsey says, "Thank you very much. I have no werewolf demon anymore."
Do you think it was like the werewolf like from Twilight, like Jacob, or do you think it was like a mean werewolf?
Well, most likely the guy from Twilight, I would think. I mean, what else would they do? I always think it's funny. So my wife will watch Twilight movies, right? Just when she's like bored, let's just put it on the background. And not that she necessarily loves them, right? They're just background noise. And the one thing that makes me laugh all the time is they have this huge mural. I almost made up a word. This huge mural of all of their graduation, like their cap things or whatever, because they don't age. So they keep having to move around and whatever. This is probably for the Daily Spiral. I should keep this talk for the Daily Spiral. But yeah. So Ed Warren and Lorraine Warren say, we got Jacob right out of Bill Ramsey. Say no more Jacob for Bill Ramsey. See you later. Team Edward, Team Jacob, doesn't matter. I guess you're Team Ed and Lorraine. If you're Team Edward here, you're Team Ed and Lorraine. That's how that
All right. Yeah, it's true. Maybe she was. Maybe they were on the inside job for Edward there, huh?
The inside edge job, maybe. Well, let's move. Again, no evidence. No evidence. We don't have any evidence. So just trust them. Trust them, bro. Trust them.
Yeah, sources. Trust me, bro.
The source is definitely trust me, bro, on this one. So in 1992, we're going to move to something that actually did happen. And there is evidence for this one. We know it happened. Eli, Charles Barkley was traded from the Philadelphia 76ers right over to the Phoenix Suns for guard Jeff Hornacek, center Andrew Lang, and forward Tim Perry. And there maybe you get an idea of how Chuck felt at the time. He was like, what? Why would you? Why?
Yeah, it's just crazy, right? And we did top 5 quarterbacks to never win a championship. Do you want to talk about top 5? Maybe we look into that for a top 5 here in the future. Top 5 guys that never won an NBA championship. Charles Barkley right at the top of that list because man, was he so much fun. The mound the round mound of rebound and
rebound. Yeah.
Just incredible, man. He had that grit. He was a ferocious guy down low and got a bucket. And Charles Barkley was a ton of fun, man.
Yeah. It's funny because he was 6'4" when he played. Well, he's still 6'4" probably. Well, he might have shrunk a little bit, but he was listed at about 6'4" when he played, and he played like he was 6'8". And it's funny to me because he still wears his suits like he's 6'8". I appreciate that about him. No, yeah, Barkley always he played so much bigger than he actually was, man. He was a really, really good player. Really kind of like almost underrated. I know he's one of the all-time greats, but like I said, sometimes when you don't win a championship, it keeps you out of those discussions. But man, he was a really, really good player.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. You'll get no Chuck slander over here.
Yeah, no, not from me. Not from me. Well, on this day, and I remember this very clearly, by the way, I do. This was a wild night. I was coming home from a baseball game, and I think I was coming off the heels of baseball camp at around this time too. I had one of my first games back after being home from camp, and on June 17th, 1994, Eli, O.J. Simpson took the police on an 1.5-hour chase. His buddy Al Cowlings driving the Bronco, down the freeways, and it turned into a whole, it was just a media event. It was probably one of the first things that I can really remember, like seeing, just being covered as it was breaking live, and being like, wow, like this is like, I was 15 years old. Well, I was getting ready to turn 15, and I was just like, wow, this is kind of generational. Like this is revolution. Like what's happening on my TV right now is unbelievable in so many different ways. And I know a lot of people like to make jokes about it or whatever, but I mean, this was just something that happened that was so big during my lifetime that I couldn't not include this, right? Like this was a huge, huge news story, quite obviously. It was shocking when it happened. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And my only question on this one, because I wasn't alive for it, I was 3 years before I was born, but I will say this. I wonder what the Ford Bronco sales look like after this one, because, man, could he go? He could roll in this one, man.
My goodness, man. Yeah, this was a weird night. Like I said, I was coming home from a baseball game. I was expecting to turn on the Braves when I got home, to be quite honest with you. And
you turned on a brave man, just not the Braves.
Yeah, well, Al Cowlings, I guess, would be the brave man here. I don't know if we're going to call OJ the brave man, but yeah, it's this was a situation, man, that I will never forget watching as it was unfolding live. It was really, really crazy, Eli.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and only brave by OJ just deciding he can beat out what? That's like 15, 20 cop cars right there. I mean, like, where did you think you were going?
Maybe a little more reckless, a little more stupid, probably, than brave. But yeah, I'll ride with
yeah,
it.
you know what? Whatever, buddy. You know what? You make the rules. I just follow them on the way back Wednesday. What do we got next?
We're all good. We're all good. So you might look at this next one and go, why would you choose this one? Okay, so we're going to go back. We're in the 1990s, right? We're going to head back to the 1800s for this one. And it's interesting. You'll see why in a moment. 1861, Omar Bundy, U.S. Army general. He was, I guess, famous for the Spanish-American War in Cuba. Was born in Newcastle, Indiana, June 17th, 1861. He died in 1940. And you might go, why would you pick this one? And well, I thought it was cool that he had a ship named after him. There's the USS Omar Bundy, the USS General Omar Bundy. It's right behind him there. It's most of it. Looks like kind of pieces didn't come through, but that's okay. But listen, I think why the reason that I picked this gentleman is because Omar Bundy may or may not have been related to this next gentleman, which I think we all know pretty well. And I want you to realize that in 1966, this guy scored 4 touchdowns in the game while playing for the Polk High School Panthers in the city championship game against Andrew Johnson High School, including the game-winning touchdown in the final seconds against Bubba Dixon. It's Al Bundy, Eli. They may or may not be related. And I thought, you know what? I could not miss my chance to get Al Bundy onto the Way Back Wednesday on Inside Edge Primetime. There he is, Polk High's one and only Al Bundy.
Hey, he can sling that pigskin. You know what? You did a good job, buddy. You did a good job. You found some real good finds. I'm proud of you. Hopefully you got to have a conversation with Mr. Al Bundy. Maybe not. I don't know about Omar Bundy.
Yeah, about a pair of shoes.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Good. Another fantastic job by you, pal. Another fantastic job.
I appreciate you. Hey, I'm back.
You're back. You're back.
I didn't even know.
Oh my goodness! Look at you. Would you look at you? Oh my goodness!
Would you just look at me? Yeah, I'm getting used to that. I think I'm getting used to I don't feel so. Sometimes I get some motion sickness coming back. I feel okay today. I'm getting used to this. I'm okay.
Absolutely. No, I think you did a phenomenal job. You're safe. The Bryant household won't be mad at me. You know, I can say hello to everybody, and they won't be like, okay, Eli, like, whatever, dude.
It's another
Kerosene,
successful
seriously.
way back Wednesday. Yeah, I think we're good.
We're good. We're rocking and rolling. And I think that's pretty much going to do it for us. Chad B, we got about a minute left. Do you have anything you'd like to get off your chest?
It's not really, man. I just the Guardians. I hang in with them, man. They do this better than anybody. They weather these storms maybe better than anybody in Major League Baseball. So don't give up on them yet. Season's not over. I know it seems tough, but I keep saying this, but just keep rocking with them, man. Hang in there. They might be okay. They might surprise you.
Absolutely. I will say this: the sun will come out tomorrow, and it won't rain maybe as much tomorrow. Hopefully that's the hope, because I'll have a bad hair day. If not, I stood on the rain a little bit earlier, and I looked at my hair like 2 minutes before the show. I was like, am I really going on air like that? And if you would have saw what I went on, this is okay. But if you would have saw what I was gonna go on air with, double A, I might have got a write up. And
that's why I wear a hat, man. Yeah, that's why I wear a hat.
Well, you also like to stay incognito, so. All right. That's going to do it here for us. That is Inside Edge Primetime. Of course, at the top of the hour, we're going to do a switcherooski here, Chad. Let's see if we got a switcherooski. Autumn may or may not pop on the screen. Let's see. Does she pop on the screen? No.
Hey.
No, we keep her.
Like,
hidden. Yeah, I know. I get so excited. I'm like, oh, it's going to pop on the screen. All right. So that is it for Inside Edge Primetime. For Chad Bryan, to my right, you're right. Everybody's right. I'm Eli Moon. We've been on the saddle, in the saddle adjacent for the last 56 minutes or so. We'll be back tomorrow with a lot to talk about on this Thursday. We'll get to some James Dolan comments, talk a little bit maybe more guards and what the Easter Conference is shaping up to be, and a whole lot more. Who knows what'll happen by now and then. But I'll be dipping out for just an hour. I'll be back producing Midnight Run with Anthony Alford, but it's almost 11 p.m. You know what that means? It's time to spiral. The Daily Spiral with Autumn Chisholm and her co-host, Chad Bryan, coming up right here at the top of the hour. Don't go anywhere. Chad, I promise you'll be okay. You're going to be okay.
I'm going to fail the class.
No.
I'm going to have to retake this course. We talked about it.
Ready. Look at me. Look, I need you to look at me right now.
I'm focusing.
Bro to bro. In. And out.
Autumn, I want you to know I'm sharpening my number 2 pencils. I'm ready.
Should have did that before the show. You should have.
No, I'm going to do it right now in the break. Hurry up and play the intro.
All right. Autumn Chisholm, the Daily Spiral with co-host Chad Bryan. Back after this.
Key On Sports is the leader in Ohio high school athletic coverage in written, print, and video streaming. From the latest news and results and written content to the high school football game of the week every Friday, Key On Sports has you covered. The vision of 15-time published author Vince McKee has become the most trusted site in Ohio high school athletic news. From podcasts to player profiles, Key On Sports is your one-stop for all of it. Visit them today at keyonsports.com or on YouTube at Key On Sports. Check out their socials on Twitter and Facebook as well.
Clean energy, bold flavors, and no jitters. See why people won't shut up about Dubby. Clean energy, no jitters or crash. Whether you're starting your workday or getting ready to exercise, Dubby Energy helps you lock in and focus. With over 15 flavors to choose from, you can't miss. Order Dubby Energy right now by using the QR code on your screen and use the promo code InsideEdge10 to receive 10% off your order. Dubby Energy, your energy-focused sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Discover our collection of body mists made with clean, minimal ingredients. Handcrafted with natural essential oils and clean ingredients, they offer a natural alternative to synthetic fragrances. Perfect for sensitive skin and those seeking clean, mindful self-care, and the perfect gift for you or your special someone. Courtesy of Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers, use that promo code InsideEdge20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Whether searching for a baseball autographed by your favorite World Series slugger, a signed football by an iconic Hall of Famer, or the jersey of a world-famous soccer star, you've come to the right place. Here at SportsMemorabilia.com, the web's leading source of authentic sports memorabilia, you'll find more than 500,000 authentic products from nearly every professional sports league, team, and players. Not only will you find your next prized sports possession with ease thanks to superb customer service and tremendous site experience, you'll have the satisfaction and peace of mind that every product listed comes complete with a certificate of authenticity and is fully backed by the SportsMemorabilia.com lifetime authenticity guarantee. Go to SportsMemorabilia.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. SportsMemorabilia.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Find us on InsideEdgeNetwork.com for the latest information on your favorite shows, personalities, and network partners. Plus, guess what? We have a merch shop. That's right, we have network polos, t-shirts, champion jackets, hats, and bottles. Rep the network. Every purchase supports independent sports and entertainment media. Use the QR code on your screen right now to check out InsideEdgeNetwork.com. That's InsideEdgeNetwork.com.
Hi, Chad. Hello.
What is going on? I love that intro. If it played 3 times in a row, I would not be upset about that.
You could thank me finding all those random clips on YouTube and just making it randomly one day.
It looks awesome. It's amazing. I mean, it's got a very like 80s, 90s horror movie feel kind of to. I love it. I love the VHS tape going in. That's my wheelhouse on it.
I mean, I am a fan of, I am a kid of the 90s, and also I do like to scare people because my life is terrifying. But welcome to the Daily Spiral, everyone. Chad, we have a lot to talk about tonight. We do. I saw you with your composition notebook.
Yeah, I was studying it.
Okay, what were you studying? Let's start off with that. So I told you earlier over text message, I said I will be quizzing you tonight on Love Island.
Yes. And I warned you that I will be failing this quiz. I have tried. It's hard sometimes with kids. I have to wrestle the TV. That's not even a thing. I have to wrestle the TV away from them. They get whatever, and then I get screen time, and I'm old, Autumn, so I sit down, and when I stop moving, I fall asleep. It's a bad recipe. It's a really, really bad. I wake up and I'm 5 episodes into something that I wasn't even watching. I'm like, what happened? Did I skip it? Did it skip its? I don't even know, but I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to learn about, I mean, honestly, all I see right now is more drama in some of these relationships than like the quarterback room in Berea. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yes, it is. Welcome to the island. Literally, welcome to the island. That is Love Island in a nutshell. It's so much drama. But before we get to Love Island, we have to get to the story that has taken over social media today.
Yeah.
And that is the reunion of the 2016 Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah.
This weekend, specifically this Friday, will be the 10-year anniversary of the Cavs' greatest comeback in NBA history. Chad, where were you 10 years ago?
I was watching. I remember watching Game 7. Well, I watched every game, but I specifically remember watching Game 7. We lived in Mayfield Heights at the time. It was in the basement. That was our living room, in our basement. And we were watching. My daughter was so young. She was just maybe she was about a year old. And I remember trying to not wake her up, celebrating. First of all, the chase down block. I think I almost jumped through. We had a drop ceiling with the tiles or whatever. I think I almost put my hand in the drop ceiling on the chase down block. I think I actually went for the block at one point. I tried to jump. And it's a good thing that even at that point I was a little bit older and couldn't quite jump the way I used to be able to. Otherwise I would have gone through the ceiling. But yeah, I remember trying to be quiet. Like I was trying to celebrate quietly. I already had plans. I was like, listen, I'm calling into work tomorrow morning. Like it's not happening. Like I'm not going to work. It's not gonna be a thing. That was a Thursday night, right? Into Friday, wasn't it?
No, it was a Sunday night into Monday.
Oh, that's right. It was Sunday into Monday. And
because it was Father's Day.
Yeah, the next day was my birthday. And I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm not going into work. I was going to go to work on my birthday and just be that guy. And then I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to stay home and celebrate the title. But yeah, I remember very, very well watching games. And I remember games 5, 6, and 7 so much more specifically because, they were down 3-1. It was like the comeback was, literally once in a lifetime. It was amazing.
Well, I'm going to admit something. I watched none of those games because my anxiety was at a 10.
Okay.
I had a very, very bad superstition. So number one, I could not listen to any music artists from the city that we were playing.
Okay.
So if we were playing Chicago, I couldn't listen to anybody that was like born and raised in Chicago. If you're playing New York, couldn't listen. The music choices I had during the playoffs were crazy. So I couldn't listen to any music. I told myself, don't wear any Cavs merch because for me, it was like me wearing stuff, me like doing that was gonna jinx them. And then I could only check the game after the game.
Okay.
And I remember game 5, and I remember going into game 5 and being like, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna do it. They may not do it. Then I checked the score in game 5 and I saw that like they both scored 41, and I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then game 6, which was in Cleveland, I went to go see an outdoor showing of The Force Awakens.
Okay.
Because it was at Crocker Park. It was an outdoor showing, and I remember just like going on like online just to like take a quick peek at the game every like 3 seconds. I was like, nope, put my phone down. And then game 7 came, and I remember talking to my brother the day before because we had went to go look for Father's Day gifts, and I remember looking at him and being like, I'm not scared if they lose. I'm scared if they win.
Right.
Like, I'm not scared if they lose. I'm really scared what happens if they win.
Yeah.
That entire day, my stomach was literally like this. Like, it was in a knot. Me and my mom, I've never been that many places in my life in one day. Like, when I say we were going so many places, I'm like, and every place we went had the game on.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, please, I don't need to hear this. I don't need to hear this. And then it got down to the last minute, and then that's when I turned on the game. It was right after Kyrie shot because I was like, I need to see the final play.
Yeah.
And I watched as Steph Curry missed a wide open 3-point shot. And I said, you know what? This is the greatest day of my life. And then I didn't sleep for 3 days.
I'm sorry. I can just still picture Kevin Love D'ing him up, by the way, moving his feet. Like, amazing.
The greatest defense of his life. Never played defense like that ever again.
Nope.
Never.
Ever. Of D were amazing.
Literally never played defense like that ever in his life again.
Right.
And I remember like cars were going down my street. I live in I live in Garfield. So I don't live that far away. Cars were going down the street. People were honking. Everybody was just like, I remember just being happy. Yep. Everybody was just happy.
Yep.
And then I didn't sleep for 3 days.
Right. Well, when you break a 50-some year championship curse in the city, or more, whatever, everybody was happy, and the vibes were just. It's funny because we were in Mayfield Heights, and we're not that far at that time either away from downtown. It was a 20-minute drive downtown, just one road right down. You can get right down to downtown from that way, but it felt like you could like feel right, like you could just feel like the happiness like pulsating from the city. It was amazing. What a great night Game 7 was. Just unbelievable. I mean, the whole comeback was great, but Game 7 was unbelievable.
Yeah, Game 7, I will never not just remember just being like, wow, they actually did it. Now, I didn't cry until 2 weeks later because if you remember, ESPN finally decided to put out something good about Cleveland, and they put out that Believeland documentary.
Yeah.
And I remember watching when it first came on, and I was like, oh, this is a nice documentary. I'm like, this is kind of good. And then I remember watching it after they won, and it was just like tears. I was like, I was in tears. I was like, I can't believe they did it.
You're like, we've really been through it here. You know what I mean? Like, we've really been through it.
And that documentary was only like a small portion of what happened in the city. So I wanna get your thoughts on this picture. This beautiful picture
Oh,
of these
wow.
beautiful men in Scotland on vacation. Just they look so happy.
They do. And I'm shocked that J.R. Smith has a shirt on, to be honest with you. That's my first thought.
Honestly, I'm shocked that J.R. Smith's even there. I'm really shocked that he's even there.
Yeah, he's talked about, not really being a part of the group of guys that are invited back or whatever. Which I think, unfortunately, I think some people's lasting memory of J.R. Smith is Game 1 of the 2018 finals, right? Like that's what a lot of people think of when they think of J.R. Smith. And I'd rather think of the good times. I'd rather think of Game 6 in Cleveland, him, throwing the alley-oop, whatever. He was so instrumental, and he came out. I think, if I remember correctly, I think he actually saved them in Game 6. He came out and scored a ton of points. I think it was Game 6, right at the start of the third quarter. He came out and he just sort of single-handedly kept them in that game at home. And then they sort of came back and kind of bridged a little quick gap there and got back into the game and took the lead and obviously didn't look back. But yeah, J.R. Smith did a ton for this team in 2016. And that's how I prefer to remember him, I think, Autumn.
I prefer to remember him as the guy who slid into a girl's DMs once and said, "You trying to get this pipe?" That will be the greatest J.R. Smith memory, because why did he do that? Number one. Number two, that just encapsulates who he was. Now, if you're looking at this picture and you're wondering, where is the starting point guard? Well, J.R. Smith had some things to say too about that. Somebody said, "Damn, Braun look retired because he has gray all in his beard." And then J.R. Smith replied, "Missing none. He was invited and ghosted us all. So stop with that BS." Clearly, that is a referral to Kyrie Irving, who famously was traded from the Cavs in 2018. Also said that the Cavs didn't support him around that time. All the beautiful stuff he did during the 2018 season when he was traded to Boston. And it does not surprise me that he ghosted his teammates. He was kind of a nightmare when he was here.
Yeah, a little bit. Let me ask you this, Autumn. For when we talk about Kyrie, when we look back, what is your I don't want to say your worst memory, but what's the most egregious thing that Kyrie did when he was here? Was it well, not even when he was here? Was it saying that Boston was a real sports city, or was it when he said
about that
Earth was flat? Do you remember when he said the Earth was flat? That still bugs me, Autumn.
I actually one time got into an argument with two people over Kyrie Irving and his impact. And I once said that Kyrie Irving was not a top 10 point guard. Now, some people thought I was crazy. Okay. Some people thought I was nuts. Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but look at his history. I'm like, look at his injury history. Look at his track record. Look at the fact that he has forced himself out of every situation. Literally, he tarnished his reputation here. He tarnished his reputation in Boston. He tarnished his reputation in Brooklyn. He's been hurt the entire time in Dallas. And I think the most egregious thing, though, he's ever done is getting his damn ear pierced and wearing a dangling earring. And he just looks so stupid. Every time I see it, I'm like, this just looks so dumb. He's just trying so hard. Have you ever seen somebody that's just like a try hard? He just gives me the vibes that he's a try hard. But no, it doesn't surprise me that he's not there. He gives me the vibes of like, he gives me the person that's the vibes of like, I want to be invited and I want to say no to you. Hey. He sees them as coworkers. He doesn't see them as brothers. They're his coworkers.
Yeah, and I get, like, a lot of guys have the personality where maybe they're not comfortable in those situations. Like, it's fine. You put them out on the basketball court. That's what they do. But in those social situations, maybe they're not as comfortable or whatever. But man, I don't know. I mean, Autumn, as much time as these guys spend together, you'd think there'd be some kind of brotherhood, some kind of familiarity, some kind of closeness that, you can't really get from. I don't know who Kyrie hangs out with, to be honest with you. I don't know who his friends are. I don't know what his group looks like, his circle of people. I have no idea. He's pretty private, and that's okay. But yeah, you would think you would relish this opportunity to celebrate with your teammates and whatever. But
yeah, when he was here, he was kind of close with like Tristan. He was kind of close with Champ. He was kind of close with like Kevin before Kevin got here. But I think since he's left, I really haven't seen him post with anybody. I haven't seen him talk to anybody. I
Yeah.
really haven't seen him interact with anybody on the team. Even with LeBron, like they'll interact during games, but like
Yeah.
I haven't seen him be like how he was when he was here. I've
Yeah.
seen him more so be like he's just Kyrie Irving. Like he's just the guy that just kind of plays basketball. And I'm like, I understand it. I get it. You want to be cool. You want to be the coolest guy on the team. But at this point, it is what it is with him.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that the rest of them decided to get together and they decided, to celebrate as a team.
Yeah.
And it's a happy, joyous moment for us. That's how I think of it. It's a happy, joyous moment for us Clevelanders. Now the
Yeah.
Cavs do have a celebration this weekend. They will be showing Game 7 downtown from 12 to 4. There will be games. There will be food. There will be a lot. So they are celebrating.
Okay.
They are celebrating the title.
Okay.
They just decided to wait after the season, which I'm glad.
And that's okay. Double A sent out the text or whatever. He said, "Do you agree with this take?" And it was about the Cavs and maybe not leaning into it quite enough or whatever. And I just feel like I said in the chat, I said it's not really. It doesn't surprise me that much from Dan Gilbert really that they didn't do anything until after the season. I mean, he's such an onward and upward type of owner. He's like, hey, I don't want to look back right now. Let's focus on the team we have here, right? And then sure, when the summer comes, we'll have a celebration. When that time comes, we can do that. But right now, let's focus on this team. And I think that's very much Dan Gilbert in a nutshell. And that's great. I mean, that's okay. I just, I've said it before. I think Dan Gilbert is probably one of the, if not the best, one of the top 2 or 3 owners in all of sports. And we're very lucky here.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy that Dan Gilbert, like the more I think about him as an owner in Cleveland, I really am happy with the way he does operate. Now, I did used to work for the Cavs. I worked for them for about a year and a half. It was the equivalent of 3 seasons. I worked LeBron's last season, full season after that, and then part of the season after he left.
Yeah.
And when I say everybody got the same treatment, everybody got the same treatment from the top to the bottom. It didn't matter if you were the head coach. It didn't matter if you cleaned the toilets. We all got the same discount in the team shop. We all got the same discount if we wanted something to eat. He very much put like money into training everybody. Like I remember my first full season there, he literally hired a consulting firm to come in to train everybody in the art of customer service because he wanted us to be the top tier in the NBA. So I know what he's put into the franchise. So that's why I'm like, when it comes to owners, I don't really have like a lot of bad things to say about him.
Yeah. My wife says, can he buy the Browns? That's really good question. Are we able to do that?
For real.
Right.
And we've seen like he's turned like he's done a lot for the city. And of course we saw this season, he literally bust like I don't know how many fans into Detroit. And I know he used to do it. He used to do these things for employees where we would have to enter a raffle.
Okay.
And then for every playoff series, you could either be chosen to go to a away game or a home game. And if you went to a away game, depending on where you at, you got your flight and your hotel covered. So,
wow. You can't argue with that. What a great guy. What a great owner. I mean, honestly, like I said, we're very, very lucky here. I think a lot of people realize that when you see some of the ownership and the way things are handled with other franchises in town. I'm not going to mention any names, but I think Dan Gilbert, we're very lucky to have Dan Gilbert. I think it's amazing that we have him here in Cleveland.
Yes. Now, Chad, we're going to go to a bit of a break.
Okay.
When we come back, I'm going to quiz you.
Okay. Here we go.
So you got 3 minutes to study. I'm going to quiz you. I wonder if you've been watching Jersey Chasers and you've been watching the Daily Spiral. So I'm going to quiz you on what you know so far about Love Island and anything we've talked about reality TV wise.
Fair enough.
But you guys have been watching the Daily Spiral. We will be back in just a moment.
Fanatics isn't just our name, it's who we are. Loyal, passionate fans dedicated to our favorite teams and to the sports we love. That's why we're honored to be able to offer fans the world's largest collection of official sports apparel and sports jerseys from all leagues, teams, and players you love. We feature a wide selection of gear from every league, including the NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, and NCAA merchandise, which allows us to serve fans of football, baseball, hockey, basketball, lacrosse, soccer, golf, and, well, everything else that gets your heart pumping. Go to fanatics.com by using the QR code on your screen right now to celebrate your teams. That's fanatics.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader.
Small business owners are superheroes, but nowadays running your business means doing so inside your shop and on social media. That's why you should make Omega Video Marketing your sidekick.
With a decade of content creation experience, I create dynamic, informative, and fun videos for your specific social needs that will increase brand awareness, get you more followers, and keep your social pages and websites current and fresh.
I offer flexible pricing and turn times and will work with you to understand your brand and your story. All of that comes from the heart. My award-winning expertise is just the cherry on top. So let's get connected. After all, your brand is the alpha and my expertise is the omega.
Discover our collection of handcrafted candles. That's right, every product is thoughtfully created in small batches free from harmful toxins for mindful everyday indulgence. Our candles are hand-poured in coconut soy wax with natural wood wicks, offering a long-lasting burn and rich fragrances. Create a cozy, safe ambiance for your home with candles from Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers use the promo code InsideEdge20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network. Mosser Moments Photography is a husband and wife wedding photography team based in Cleveland, owned and operated by Inside Edge Network's very own Ryan Mosser and his wife Hallie. For the past 10 years, they've captured more than 100 weddings across Northeast Ohio and beyond, always working together as a true two-person team. Their style centers on authentic, emotional storytelling, documenting the real moments between two people in love and creating images that feel natural, comfortable, and true to the couple. Rooted in Northern Ohio but inspired by their travels, Ryan and Hallie bring a warm, personal approach to every wedding day. Their work blends experience, consistency, and a genuine passion for helping couples relive their best day through timeless photography. Learn more at MosserMomentsPhotography.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. MosserMomentsPhotography.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader.
Welcome back to Daily Spiral, everyone. Chad, are you ready?
Absolutely not. But let's do it. Let's go. Let's roll.
So, if you guys don't know, there will be no new episode of Love Island tonight. Wednesdays are our off days. Wednesdays and Saturdays. Saturdays are after Sundays, but Wednesday is the true off day. So, it is Thursday through Tuesday. That is Love Island days. Now, Chad, where is the Love Island villa located?
It's Fiji, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is Fiji. It is a random villa in the
I'm
middle
done.
of Fiji.
I made it. I'm done. That's it. Right?
Nope, that is not it.
Ah,
That is not it. Not even close. Not even close.
all right.
Name me at least one Islander.
Okay, one Islander is going to be. I got to go with. Who am I going to? I'm going to go with Caleb. I'm going to go with the Southern. So Caleb. So I'm going to go with Caleb. I feel like that was the Southern accent was freaking everybody out. So I got to go with Caleb. I'm going to go. It was like some concrete down in South Carolina, right?
Yes.
Okay.
North Carolina, South Carolina, around
Whatever,
that time.
doesn't matter. I guess Carolina's mixed up.
Carolina.
I knew Caleb's name. There's like
Yes.
Anaya. There's I got some cast members. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Well,
Who
good.
was the first guy to be dumped from the island?
Was that Sean?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. You are
Man.
3 for 3, Chad.
Ooh, you don't know how bad I'm sweating over here, though. I'm so nervous. I could come on and talk about sports all night. This makes me, I'm nervous. My skin's starting to break out. No, I'm good.
Who is the host of Love Island?
Oh, Autumn Chisholm, obviously. That's who it should be. I mean, that's who it should be.
It should be. It should be me because I don't know
the host.
Me.
I don't know that.
It's Ariana Madix. I'm sorry, you got one wrong so far. Ariana Madix.
I'm doing okay.
I was gonna follow it up on what reality show did she start off on, but I'm pushing you a little too far here.
That might be a little bit too much for day one. Maybe tomorrow night I'll know that. Maybe tomorrow night.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Absolutely.
There we
Absolutely.
go. Yeah.
100%. There was an Olympian in this season. What event did this Olympian win a medal in?
Wow, this is going to be a tough one. I'm going to guess. I have no idea on this, to be honest with you. I didn't know that. So I am going to guess. Let's see. Is it a track and field event? Is it am I right?
You are correct.
Okay. Is it sprinting or like running in some way?
She does do that event, but that is not what she medaled in.
Okay.
You are right there. You're real close.
Is it like a jumping thing? Did she jump and win something?
You are correct. She won the bronze medal in the Paralympics long jump.
The long jump. That's right, because one of the cast members is a leg. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. She was missing a leg.
Yes.
Good old Beatrice.
Gotcha.
Missing a leg. Yes.
Okay. Good for her. That's amazing. That's awesome. Congrats to her. That's cool.
Yes, she was a 2024 Paris bronze medalist.
Awesome.
All right. You are 4 for 5.
That's not bad.
All right. I'm trying to give you a curveball here because you actually have been paying attention.
I've been trying. I'm trying really hard on him, I swear. I'm like on the edge of my seat. What's the next question?
Has Ariana hosted every single challenge this season?
Oh, man. I am going to say that sounds like a trick question. I'm going to say no.
You are correct. She has actually hosted no challenges this season.
None.
And she, yes, there have been 3 challenge hosts. Okay. None of them Ariana.
Really?
Okay. Yes. One of them was on another reality show.
Man.
What is the name of the reality show that this other host was on?
Oh my.
Now I'm gonna give you a little hint. This reality show has been in the news for months. I've talked about this for months on here. It has been some of the biggest news for months.
And somehow I've missed it. Let's see. Wow. I don't know this one. I don't know. I don't even have a guess. This is the first one I don't have a legit. Well, I said you should be the host. But other than that, I don't have a legitimate guest on this one or a guess on this one.
The show that she's one of the hosts of After Sun. Her name is Sierra Miller, and she is on Summer House.
Summer House. I heard you talking about the AA the other night. Yes. Okay.
Yes, she's on Summer House.
All right.
She was famously her best friend slept with her ex-boyfriend, who is a culture commentator at Complex. He is the worst.
The worst.
Give me the name of at least one couple on the show.
One couple on the show. Boy, this is gonna be tough.
And it can't be Anaya, and it can't be Caleb.
Okay, can't be Anaya, can't be Caleb. All right, that's fine. Well, I mean, so some of the couples, I know Soul has spent some time with I can't think of his name, but it's gotten pretty hot and heavy in the little swing thing. He swore he wasn't gonna kiss her anymore. I cannot think of his name. What is his name? He said I wasn't going to kiss her. He's got long hair, man. I know. I can picture him, right? Oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. I'm struggling right now. I know because there was the whole thing where the situation where I don't even know the girl's name, but she was kissing both of them, right? And she said you couldn't tell who was who. One guy's like 6'4", 240 pounds, and this guy's like 5'10". He's got longer hair. It should have been really easy, right?
Oh my God, you have been paying attention.
I've been trying, Autumn. I've been picking up some weird stuff, but not names apparently. I've got like heights and weights and hairstyles and what kisses feel like. I know there's some turtle tongue. Something's going on there. I don't know. Oh man, I'm sweating. I need a new shirt. Wardrobe. Nobody came. Okay. I can't think of his name, but Soul and the guy with the hair look like they're going to be a little bit of a maybe a couple, maybe, right?
You got part of the question correct.
Okay, I'll take that.
It's Soul and Sincere is nothing of his name. He is the most insincere person in that villa right now.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not going to kiss this woman anymore. And you can tell by the way he answered the question, right? He was like, I'm not going to kiss this woman. Like the laugh and like the complete, like he sounded like a horse answering the question.
And then he turned around and kissed that woman.
He kissed that woman right in the swing, right on camera. He knew the cameras were on him. Yeah, that's some shady stuff, man. That's what happens when you don't feed people lunch, Autumn. You know what I mean? Like,
I forgot I told you guys that.
Yeah.
Yes. What is okay? So since you know that they do not feed them lunch, what is one of the rules that they cannot break on Love Island? I was talking about this last night.
They can't have their phone. No phones, right? You can't have a phone. You can't like do social media.
Well, they do have a phone, but it's Love Island provided.
Okay, gotcha. So there's only access to so much. Okay, understandable. I know you can't call home. You can't call out, right? You can't do anything outside the island. You can't do that. That's a no-no. You also apparently can't take a nap.
That's correct. You cannot take a nap in Love Island. You also have to eat the same breakfast, and you have no dinner whatsoever.
I think I'm on Love Island.
Yeah, they also do not know what day it is, don't know what time it is, and they get a minimum of 4 hours of sleep.
Oof, a minimum. Okay, I think I might be on Love Island. I might actually live on Love Island. Just the sleep and the naps, and yeah, I think I'm there. Maybe. I don't know.
One last question.
Okay.
What is the name of the event that is happening this weekend?
Oh no. Oh no.
I can see Eli saying it in.
Is he trying to help me? Is that what he's doing?
He's trying to help you. He's trying to help you.
He was having a seizure. All right. I was like, we better get him. Call 911. We need help. Okay. The event. It's I know Casa something. Is it Casa Amor? Is that what's going on?
You are correct.
All right. That's
Casa Amor. Casa Amor is the event that is happening this weekend. They are going to take the boys, put them in an identical villa. Then they are going to put the equal amount of girls in there.
All right.
And test to see who's going to fold first. And I unfortunately think that every single one of those men, except for one, will fold expeditiously.
Well, yeah, because oh no. And now I'm looking at the comments and I see people were trying to help me in the comments. And now Double S says it's in our group thread. Which
no, nobody can help. No, that's cheating.
It's too late. It's too late for me. But I knew that when I got that one.
You got it correct, but no.
Yeah, I agree with you. The guy, yeah, man. Why are guys like that, Autumn? Like, why is it you put them in that situation and why do they fold? Because guys always want to be like, we're strong, we're guys, right? And then they immediately fold. What's that about?
Honestly, I don't know. All I know about Love Island is every single year there is a game player. There's one guy who is desperately trying to get to the end to win the 100K. There is always one game player. Number two, there's always a light-skinned man that is going to traumatize the women in that villa. We have another one. His name is Sincere. And number three, there will be a black man that folds like a pancake. It's happened every single season. Unfortunately, I think KC will be this year's. He's gonna fold bad. He's gonna fold bad. And then there's always a corny guy, Corbin GPT. he takes the cake this year. The fact that his own Islanders are saying Corbin activate is crazy.
Oh no.
They think he's an AI robot like the rest of us because he speaks in Instagram language.
Oh no. Oh no. That's not
But
bearable.
Chad, you did great.
I was
You
so
did
nervous,
great.
Autumn. You don't know how good it is to hear
did
those words. I was so
amazing.
nervous. Thank you so much. I was so nervous. I was trying.
Now-
I've been trying to catch up. Sometimes, like I said, it's hard to watch TV during certain hours. Hey,
Congratulations. This
I'm
is
sorry I
just
didn't let
first-
you down.
Look, I'm glad you didn't let me down. This is just the first test, though. Okay. You have to learn more. I am a watcher of all reality TV, even
Okay.
the terrible stuff.
All
I
right.
like it all.
I hear
I
it.
love the worse, the better. Okay.
Right.
Love Island is just home right now. When Love Island goes off, something else comes back on. Okay.
All right.
But I'm
I will
very
be ready.
proud of you, Chad. I'm so proud. I'm
So
just
glad to hear you say that.
congratulations.
I was nervous. You think I'm kidding? I was sweating over here. I was like, man, this is going to be tough. But I did okay. I did all right.
You
I think
did
I
it
passed.
really well. You only missed two.
All
And they
right.
were two that I definitely did not expect you to know.
Okay. Okay, then. All right.
I did not expect you to know that, but every other one I did expect you to know.
I'm a mix of relieved, exhausted. My mouth feels dry. Woo. I got through that, though. I made it. All right. I'm good. Pretty good.
Now you have to keep up with it.
Yes, I will.
Unfortunately.
Now I'm invested. Now I know some stuff. You know what I mean? Like I know KC and I know whatever. I know some things now.
Just
All right.
just you wait. You're gonna get to Castle Moore, and it's gonna be the most infuriated you will ever be. Now, if they have a movie night this year, now I'm gonna explain movie night. Movie night is where they take all the clips that they've shown America, they put them all together, and then the boys and the girls get a question sent to their phones. Whoever gets the question right gets to pick the category title of the movie. They click on the movie and they get to watch clips that they have never seen before.
Okay.
And it causes chaos. Now, last season they didn't do it because last season's cast was just so insane that they didn't need a movie night. The season before they did it, the season before that they did it. They usually do it every year. I think this year they will do it because this cast is insane in a good way.
All right. Now I know they're not just like the producers aren't just letting stuff happen. They're stirring the pot a little bit, right? On some of these episodes. I've seen usher people in to like maybe catch a couple thing that's not supposed to be, that intimate and that close. And
now, the producers are involved. Now they can't get too involved because it technically is a game show.
Right.
So because there is a cash prize at the end,
okay.
they can't influence the audience's like perspective. The audience could still like hate every couple, but they can vote whoever they want to because the producers can't get involved there. Now the producers do get involved though. If you notice, nobody on Love Island wears shiny stuff. That is because of something called strobing, and it's when the light catches a camera.
Okay.
So the light will catch from the camera and it'll catch their clothes and it'll catch on the camera and it'll make it look bad.
Okay. All right.
So they will punish them for strobing. Some of them tried to smoke. I don't think they can smoke anymore. They used to try to. There is something called they call it the voice of God, and essentially it's while they're shooting, if they break any of the rules, like somebody will come over the PA and they'll get scolded.
Okay.
And then they do get punished for cutting themselves off too early.
Gotcha.
So if they like find somebody that they like and they're like, I'm closed off, the producers are like, no, you're not closed off. You can't be closed off. It's
play the game.
you.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you can't just go in there. Okay. All right. So now how does that? Do you think the producers have to be careful then about how they package everybody up? And I mean like individuals, couples, situations, because you can't give more favorable, TV time to one person, one couple, one situation. You got to kind of, you got to let the votes happen, right? Or I mean, they can't steer it in a certain way, but I mean, they can make things happen, but like you said, they can't give favorable treatment. That's tough, right?
Yeah, I mean they can, but they can't. Like, for example, a couple seasons ago, there was a girl who was like her experiences were terrible, but she still made it to the end because the audience liked her. Producers definitely didn't like her, but the audience liked her, so she made it to the end. But then there are some people who I will say are producers' favorites. Now, this man, one of them, tried to drown himself, and then went on to win this season of Traders, and he was beloved by producers.
Okay.
When I tell you, and that man had no business being on that island after like week 3. He should have went home.
Yeah.
He should have been at home. But he was a producer's favorite. But the audience did not care for him. Audience didn't like him. Even when he went to Traders, everybody was like, yeah, of course he won that show. He was a master manipulator. Like, we all knew.
So now how does the voting do we not like the manipulators? Do we like the people that make us like feel a certain way? Like, you know, some people will get a visceral reaction because their behavior is so bad, right? We don't like the people that fly under the radar, really, do we? Or do we?
No, we like the ones that fly under the radar. The ones that are insane. So like Sincere this season, no, he's insane. He's crazy. He's not. No, that boy's nuts.
I have watched enough to know that when you ask Sincere a question, he will look off into the distance, and I'm like, he's about to lie. I can see it on his face. Like it's a billboard. I can see it.
Yeah, he's gonna look off, and then he's gonna do this.
Yeah.
If he does this, that means he's about to lie.
I got you. Okay. All right. I picked up on that already. Okay. All right.
But you guys, congratulations. Chad passed his first test. Now tomorrow you will get another test because tomorrow is an episode.
Not even next week. Okay. All right.
No, tomorrow you will get another test because tomorrow is a new episode. And when we come on air, you better have watched it. Now, when we come back, we're going to hit on a couple things. I know I sent you one thing, but then something happened while I was on Jersey Chasers that I want to talk about when we come back. And then I'll give you my good spiral and bad spiral of the day. But you guys are watching the Daily Spiral here on Inside Edge Network.
Key On Sports is the leader in Ohio high school athletic coverage in written, print, and video streaming. From the latest news and results and written content to the high school football game of the week every Friday, Key On Sports has you covered. The vision of 15-time published author Vince McKee has become the most trusted site in Ohio high school athletic news. From podcasts to player profiles, Key On Sports is your one stop for all of it. Visit them today at keyonsports.com or on YouTube at Key On Sports. Check out their socials on Twitter and Facebook as well.
Clean energy, bold flavors, and no jitters. See why people won't shut up about Dubby. Clean energy, no jitters or crash. Whether you're starting your workday or getting ready to exercise, Dubby Energy helps you lock in and focus. With over 15 flavors to choose from, you can't miss. Order Dubby Energy right now by using the QR code on your screen and use the promo code InsideEdge10 to receive 10% off your order. Dubby Energy, your energy-focused sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Discover our collection of body mists made with clean, minimal ingredients. Handcrafted with natural essential oils and clean ingredients, they offer a natural alternative to synthetic fragrances. Perfect for sensitive skin and those seeking clean, mindful self-care, and the perfect gift for you or your special someone. Courtesy of Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers, use that promo code InsideEdge20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Whether searching for a baseball autographed by your favorite World Series slugger, a signed football by an iconic Hall of Famer, or the jersey of a world-famous soccer star, you've come to the right place. Here at sportsmemorabilia.com, the web's leading source of authentic sports memorabilia, you'll find more than 500,000 authentic products from nearly every professional sports league, team, and players. Not only will you find your next prized sports possession with ease thanks to superb customer service and tremendous site experience, you'll have the satisfaction and peace of mind that every product listed comes complete with a certificate of authenticity and is fully backed by the sportsmemorabilia.com lifetime authenticity guarantee. Go to sportsmemorabilia.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. Sportsmemorabilia.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Find us on InsideEdgeNetwork.com for the latest information on your favorite shows, personalities, and network partners. Plus, guess what? We have a merch shop. That's right, we have network polos, t-shirts, champion jackets, hats, and bottles. Rep the network. Every purchase supports independent sports and entertainment media. Use the QR code on your screen right now to check out InsideEdgeNetwork.com. That's InsideEdgeNetwork.com.
Welcome back to the Daily Spiral, guys. Chad, again, so proud of you. You passed. Congratulations. Again, there will be another test tomorrow, but you passed the most important one tonight.
My heart was beating out of my chest, Autumn, the whole time. I mean, you can see my shoulder.
I could tell. And the fact that everybody was trying to help you was even funnier.
I thought Eli was in an argument with Papa Moon down here. He was like doing this. Like,
no, he was trying to help
like,
you.
I hope he's all right.
He was trying to help you so bad.
I don't speak sign language, Eli. You gotta. He was like,
oh my God. It was so funny. And then the chat was trying to help you too. Oh my God. It was even funnier. But I'm gonna hit on a couple things, and then we'll get to our final thing for the night, and then Double A will come in here and do his crack show, the Midnight Run, in which I didn't lie. Double A, you definitely are trying to make Brendan Soros be happen. I didn't lie, but
did you hear Autumn? He wants Shador Sanders traded. Did you hear that? No.
I heard that. I heard that. But let me hit on a couple sports things so I get to my final thing of the night. Olivia Miles, while we were actually on the show, scored the most points and a half for a rookie ever. The WNBA is expanding from 44 games to 50 games in 2027. Venus and Serena Williams will make their return to Wimbledon. This is after Serena retired 4 years ago. They will be making their return as wild cards. Of course, they famously have won gold medals at Wimbledon, and of course are probably the two most decorated Wimbledon athletes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
2026 NBA Finals had the biggest audience since the 1998 NBA Finals.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
Wow.
That's nuts.
That's wild.
Lionel Messi is now tied for first with 16 goals in the FIFA World Cup after a hat trick last night.
Unbelievable.
He's 38. I don't understand how he's doing this. He's 38. And he's actually one off of the all-time World Cup record, which is held by Marta from Brazil. She has 17, and he's probably going to break that record this World Cup. So I'm gonna just say that.
Probably this week.
Yeah, honestly. And then we have some Nike news. Nike has added Shai Alexander as an athlete, as a signature athlete, so he will have his signature shoe come out.
Okay.
LeBron James and the Lakers are reportedly negotiating a new contract. I don't know if I believe that. And then also,
could be a sign and trade.
It could be. Golden State is planning also to make a run at LeBron, trying to make their team older than ever, which is crazy. and then before I get to our final story, CBS had to pay a hefty fine after Stephen Colbert played licensed music on his final show. Just the ultimate petty get back. We love Stephen Colbert for that. But final story I wanted to get to. Guys, I have to admit something. I am a huge nerd. I am the biggest nerd. You probably didn't know this. And the final Spider-Man trailer for this year's Spider-Man Brand New Day was released while I was on air, and I had to watch it after.
Wow.
Chad, are you a nerd?
I am a nerd. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
100%.
Okay. So, new Spider-Man trailer just released. Who do you think Sadie Sink is playing?
Oh man. I mean, it's got to be MJ, right?
No, because Zendaya's MJ.
Oh yeah, okay. It's not Aunt May. um,
No, R.I.P. Aunt May. R.I.P. Girl, you went out bad.
yeah, that was bad. Well, listen, you're gonna make my son's whole day by talking about Spider-Man. By the way, my son loves Spider-Man. I don't know. Why am I not up to this on it right now?
It
Too much
is
Love Island.
rumored.
I blocked
It's,
everything out of everything's
it's
out of my
okay.
brain. I'm all Love Island.
It's okay. It is rumored that Sadie Sink will be playing Jean Grey.
Okay.
Now, the trailer that was released, if you know Jean Grey's power, so Jean Grey has the ability to manipulate the minds, telekinesis, all the brain powers you can think of. She is the most powerful mutant in the X-Men. I don't want to flex too much of my nerdness, but if you watch the trailer, it would make sense that she's Jean Grey. If she's Jean Grey, it would make sense.
Well,
It
now I
makes
got
a
something
lot
to
of
do
sense.
in 10 minutes. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right.
Yes, so she is in the trailer. She's mysterious, but it seems like she's playing Jean Grey.
Okay.
You have Frank Castle in the trailer. And you also have the return of the Hulk, not only as Bruce Banner, but as the Hulk. We will not get Smart Hulk in this movie.
Okay.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Okay.
Now, the storyline that they are attempting to do in this Spider-Man is the Man Spider storyline. Essentially Peter goes through this like metamorphosis where he becomes more spider than man, and he starts gaining these like weird powers that he doesn't know, and he eventually cocoons himself and dies, but then he comes out and he's reborn as like the more powerful Spider-Man, like the most powerful Spider-Man he's ever been.
We have a metamorphosis. All right. Okay.
So honestly, I'm a little excited. It's actually the second superhero movie that's coming out this summer. The first one, of course, is Supergirl. Supergirl will be out next week.
I want to see that.
Which I have to admit something. I told my family, specifically my brother. Me and my brother are the nerds in our family.
Yeah.
I told him after I went to go see The Flash in theaters a couple years ago, I said DC Comics will never get my money ever again.
I get it. I understand.
If you guys haven't seen The Flash, don't watch it. Don't waste your time. There have been several experiences where I've walked out of movie theater mad. That was probably one of the most mad I've ever been.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Movie was awful.
Terrible. The DC movies have been kind of heading downhill. I'll be honest with you. I tend to lean toward I've always been a DC guy. Like I said, my son is 100% Spider-Man. So, that makes me like I'm back in the Marvel universe now because of him. But yeah, I would have been a DC guy. But I can admit that, after a couple of really good movies, the quality has definitely gone downhill.
Now, James Gunn is the president of DC Films, and the 4 projects that he's done so far have been okay.
Yeah.
Superman last year. Was it last year? No.
I don't even know. Yeah, I'm not even sure.
It might have been 2 years ago.
To be honest with you, I didn't see the last one, to be honest with you. That's where I am right now with those. That's kind of where I am.
Superman was released, I think it was either last year or the year before that. Honestly, time is insane. But I did enjoy Superman. I did enjoy the fact that they shot in the city of Cleveland.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I'm still nervous because I don't trust DC. I don't trust them. They have broken my faith.
Yeah, and listen, the Marvel, like all the stuff that surrounds Marvel is so cool. Like the different, like like the Spider-Verse stuff, like is just so cool to me that like you've just got some really cool stuff. Oh, here we go.
Let me tell you about that Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. I was in a film class in college. That is the worst movie I've ever seen.
I think Ryan Reynolds tells you everything you need to know in Deadpool when he has the scene where he told you himself how that movie went. I think
that movie made me visceral. I've never wanted to get up out of my seat and walk out of a class before. That movie had me like sitting there being like, this is terrible. Yeah. I've seen a lot of terrible movies, y'all. I like terrible movies. I think terrible movies are funny. That movie made me hate myself.
That movie didn't mean to be a terrible movie. There's a thing when movies mean to be a terrible movie when I think they're really good, it's endearing. That movie wasn't trying to be a terrible movie. It was just terrible.
No, it was trying so hard to be a good movie. It made no sense. There were too many villains.
Yeah.
Oh, I could go on and on about it. But new Spider-Man trailer is out currently. Now, before Double A gets in here for his crack show, we do have our good spiral and our bad spiral of the day. The good spiral is the rabbit hole that I would love for you to go down to learn more about the topic. The bad spiral is the topic that I'm like, don't go down that rabbit hole. Do not go down that rabbit hole. My good spiral of the day would be the 2016 Cleveland Cavaliers. Go down that rabbit hole.
Okay.
Learn how that team came to be. There are several videos online right now. We have Channing Frye's breakdown on Bleacher Report. Richard Jefferson has done, I think, 6 interviews so far, former players from that series. There's a ton of stuff. You can go down that rabbit hole. The bad spiral. Don't go down this rabbit hole. Don't do this to yourself. One Mr. West Wilson. Don't go down the rabbit hole of West Wilson. He is a terrible person. He is an awful human being. Don't punish yourself by learning who he is. Don't do it.
Awful.
All
right.
Terrible.
I'm going to trust you.
Chad, tomorrow, we will talk about Love Island again.
Yes. I'm going to be ready.
Well,
I'm going to watch the episode. I'm going to be ready.
We'll actually open the show with it.
All right.
So be prepared.
We will open the show with me sweating tomorrow and my heart beating out of my chest. That's how the show will open tomorrow. Tomorrow's Daily Spiral will be me sweating. It's going to be great. It'll be great.
You'll be fine. Look,
probably.
Chad scored an 80% on his reality TV show / Love Island test tonight. So I have faith in you, Chad.
C's get degrees. That's all I'm going to say.
They do. Absolutely. I
You mentioned Venus Williams a moment ago. Real quick, today is Venus Williams' 46th birthday, by the way.
Yes, which is crazy that she and Serena Williams are playing in Wimbledon.
Yes.
Most
they have
people their age.
a bit more than me at 46. So I'm just going to say that. Got to wrap it.
No, my bones literally hurt and I'm 31. So I don't even know. I don't even know. Thank you guys for watching the Daily Spiral. We will be back tomorrow at 11 p.m. to give you more juicy stuff. Now enjoy Double A and his crack show, The Midnight Run, here on the Inside Edge Network.
All right, folks, this is where we introduce the man, the myth, the legend. Here we're going to do the switcherooski. I love switching the studio around. Oh my goodness, did the lights come on? Do I look good? Do I look all right? All right, I look pretty cool. You guys didn't come for me though, right? You know what it is. After this commercial break, we have the one, the only, our program director, our bro, Double A Anthony Alford, prepare to get unhinged.
Key On Sports is the leader in Ohio high school athletic coverage in written, print, and video streaming. From the latest news and results and written content to the high school football game of the week every Friday, Key On Sports has you covered. The vision of 15-time published author Vince McKee has become the most trusted site in Ohio high school athletic news. From podcasts to player profiles, Key On Sports is your one stop for all of it. Visit them today at keyonsports.com or on YouTube at Key On Sports. Check out their socials on Twitter and Facebook as well.
Clean energy, bold flavors, and no jitters. See why people won't shut up about Dubby. Clean energy, no jitters or crash. Whether you're starting your workday or getting ready to exercise, Dubby Energy helps you lock in and focus. With over 15 flavors to choose from, you can't miss. Order Dubby Energy right now by using the QR code on your screen and use the promo code InsideEdge10 to receive 10% off your order. Dubby Energy, your energy-focused sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Discover our collection of body mists made with clean, minimal ingredients. Handcrafted with natural essential oils and clean ingredients, they offer a natural alternative to synthetic fragrances. Perfect for sensitive skin and those seeking clean, mindful self-care, and the perfect gift for you or your special someone. Courtesy of Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers, use that promo code InsideEdge20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Whether searching for a baseball autographed by your favorite World Series slugger, a signed football by an iconic Hall of Famer, or the jersey of a world-famous soccer star, you've come to the right place. Here at sportsmemorabilia.com, the web's leading source of authentic sports memorabilia, you'll find more than 500,000 authentic products from nearly every professional sports league, team, and players. Not only will you find your next prized sports possession with ease thanks to superb customer service and tremendous site experience, you'll have the satisfaction and peace of mind that every product listed comes complete with a certificate of authenticity and is fully backed by the sportsmemorabilia.com lifetime authenticity guarantee. Go to sportsmemorabilia.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. Sportsmemorabilia.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Find us on InsideEdgeNetwork.com for the latest information on your favorite shows, personalities, and network partners. Plus, guess what? We have a merch shop. That's right, we have network polos, t-shirts, champion jackets, hats, and bottles. Rep the network. Every purchase supports independent sports and entertainment media. Use the QR code on your screen right now to check out InsideEdgeNetwork.com. That's InsideEdgeNetwork.com.
This is Midnight Run on the Inside Edge Network. Here's your host, Anthony Alford.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Midnight Run here on the Inside Edge Network. It is 12:01, and everybody survived. Chat survived. We all survived. It is great to be here on Midnight Run here on the Inside Edge Network and on Keon Sports as well. We got a packed show, but we do got to address something real quick before we get into it. Is Autumn still there? Bring her on the screen right now.
Absolutely. I knew this was coming. You want to say that I lied? He's gonna try to tell you that I lied, y'all. Double A has been gaslighting y'all for the last day and a half. He is trying to will Brendan Sorsby to this team. I'm telling you,
this is not true.
Why would you even bring up that the Browns would take him? The Browns would never take him, y'all. He is willing Brendan Sorsby to your team, y'all.
First of all, I'm Team Shedeur Sanders. Okay, I want to make sure because I heard you and Christy getting after me on Jersey Chasers earlier.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So I understand. I'm used to women yelling at me. I get it. Listen. I'm Team Shedeur Sanders. We know the Browns. We know what they're going to do, though. We know what they're going to do.
Absolutely.
I'm not speaking it into. I am not advocating to speak it into existence. I'm just forecasting what's going to happen.
You're speaking it into existence. That's forecasting. You're speaking it into existence. Don't put that juju on them because you know they're going to do the dumb thing and actually take him. Don't even bring it to the table. Just say, you know what, Brendan Sorsby is available in the supplemental draft. We'll leave it at that. Don't even say, well, the Browns might. Nope. Because then they get stupid ideas.
See, here lays the problem, though. I talked about this last night. After dealing with Deshaun Watson, gambling problems look like nothing.
A gambling problem so bad that he ended up in rehab is so terrible.
I know. I'm with you, Autumn. I'm with you. I get it. I mean, it was a 35-day program. He just he just got out of that program. The relapse figures are not. They're very strong in terms of relapsing with gambling. But again, the Browns, they're like, we went through Deshaun Watson. We could deal with this. This is not a problem. It's my fear.
It's not just Deshaun Watson. They also had a guy whose fiance was going on TikTok and saying that everybody wanted her fiance to be the starting quarterback. Forget about that one.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Dylan.
Who lost his number. Who lost his number also.
Yeah, hope he likes his new number. I think it's JOK's number, so we'll figure that out. You prepare Chad well. I just want to let you know you and Chad did a great job. I'm very proud of Chad. I did not help him in any way.
I saw you trying to cheat. It's okay.
I did not help him.
Saying it's in our group thread, and Eli, I'm gonna get on you. You doing this and spelling Casa Amor was also cheating. That was also cheating.
Eli. No, you did not do that. Oh, he left. Of course he left. No.
He was mouthing it. I'm like, please.
And that's why that's why Chad left. That's convenient. You know what? Fine, we'll run this back to. I was only contributing because we're doing a watch along on Monday. That's the only reason. Like, if you watch our programming,
I just want to be clear.
Yes, Eli.
I was putting out a house fire. Moon household is safe.
You were helping. First of all,
You
I
should have
saw
seen
you
Papa
the
Moon.
whole
You should have
time.
seen. Look,
Is that who called you?
No, it's not who called me. Yeah, I mean, if the house was on fire, but I already put it out. Like, no, I had another call, but Papa Moon was concerned. Don't make ramen at night.
I was ready to congratulate Chad. You know what, Autumn? I'm with you. He's gonna have to. Now, I will give Chad some sound advice because I know he has prime time as well tomorrow night. Get Peacock on about 8:35.
8:35 on the dot.
8:35. It'll be 8:35, between 8:35 and 8:40. It'll be up. Yeah. We gotta find if Chad is still listening offline. We gotta find out, does he have Peacock Premium? Because if he does have to go through the commercials. Now, I'm broke. Yeah, so he's gonna be like me. He's gonna be watching those commercials. The commercials aren't bad. It's only a minute long.
I'm just glad that Autumn didn't quiz me yesterday because the show might have spiraled out by like.
You all will be getting a quiz. I gave.
Just let me know when.
Homework.
Just let me know when, so I can.
Remember?
Oops.
Yeah, Eli and I were on the advanced courses of reality programming. And,
I feel like this is when I took pre-calc and I almost failed high school because they said, "Hey, you could do financial, the economics. You could do the economics class, or you could do pre-calc." And they said pre-calc would be so great for your college resume. I went again. Let me reiterate. I went to the Ohio Media School, which is awesome. I got my 9 month.
We all did.
I know. We all did. But you guys also went to college.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's good.
I went to the Ohio Media School. I didn't go to college, so my pre-calc on my resume did absolutely nothing for me.
Chad,
you think Mark did a BG?
Chad has Peacock Premium, so Chad, put that in 2 times speed, and you'll be fine. No commercials.
Yeah, he can skip through the commercials. He can skip through. Now, don't be a cheater. And actually, I'm not even going to say that.
Chad's texting us like he's nervous to get back on air or something. We're not going to bite, dude. You can.
No. It's not about getting back on air. He knows what's about to happen at 11 o'clock tomorrow. He knows. He doesn't feel. Tonight was a major accomplishment for Chad. A major accomplishment.
Yeah.
Not jeopardize it.
Yeah.
Eli, you can't be doing all this off screen.
Me? You commented. Hold on.
Wait, it wasn't even the only comment because everybody.
Don't blame me. You commented. You see that? The proof is in the pudding.
It's in our group chat. No. Everybody here is getting a test. Everybody here is getting a test.
Double A. Again, house fires are dangerous. We've talked about, obviously, Unfiltered with Kyle Cornell, 5 to 6 p.m. covers a lot of serious things. You don't want to talk about the Moon household going up in flames on Unfiltered at 5 o'clock tomorrow. So consider myself a hero and saved everybody here. What else?
Dude, we're going to be in the B block of Unfiltered tomorrow. This is going to be for destruction. It's going to be all bad. You know what? Both of y'all, get the hell off my screen. Both of y'all. Bye-bye. Go put me on blast. Yeah, I'm looking out for the team. Chad, you did a great job. All right. Follow us, like us, subscribe at InsideEdge Net across all of our social media platforms. We also have a Roku app as well. You got to download that bad boy. You need to, if you have a Roku, download that bad boy. Inside Edge Network, that's where you can find it. The cool thing, I will admit, I'm not bragging about our shows, but they're so effing entertaining that it's impacting my prep positively, but also negatively. Positively because I'm, in the last hour, Autumn got into the 2016 Cavs, and I'm like, crap, there goes my material. Like, that's it. I have other stuff. We have clips we're going to play in a little bit. And then I'm so locked in on the shows, both Primetime and the Daily Spiral. I'm so locked in, as I am with all the shows that we have. I'm like, oh, crap, it's 11:40. I don't have my studio set up and ready to go. I'm proud of my team. Our team, they do a great job. Again, every single day we have programming 7 days a week here on the Inside Edge Network. Of course, we are also partnered with KeonSports.com, where our shows are simulcast on YouTube and Facebook on the Keon Sports YouTube and Facebook. Great stuff there. A lot of great content on their website, KeonSports.com. They got a full team. I've had the opportunity to meet and interact with some of their team members in the last couple of days. So it's great. It's going to be a fun time. We do have some baseball news real quick. This broke right before we came on the air. The Home Run Derby, they are modifying their rules a little bit. For years, they've had their clock. I love the pitch clock. I love everything about the pitch clock in regular season games and even postseason games. We don't need a clock with the Home Run Derby. So, the Home Run Derby, they're switching back to the out system. So no more pitch clock. 3 rounds. First round, you get 20 swings. Round 2 and round 3, you get 15 swings. And on the last pitch, you keep on going until you don't go yard. So great change with the Home Run Derby. Hard to believe that's coming up in less than a month on the All-Star break. Boy, the Guardians can't get there soon enough. My goodness. You lose all... Man. They dropped, 7 of their last... I think now 8 of their last 11 they've dropped. And then, losing Jose Ramirez, Chase the Lauders down, and various... it's just... Oh, my goodness. Come on. Meanwhile, the Chicago White Sox... After 10 years of their rebuilding plan, they're finally saying, this is our year. So, anywho, I just wanted to make clear. Despite what Autumn or what other hosts may tell you here on the Inside Edge Network, I do not want Shedeur Sanders to be traded. I don't. Okay? I am on Team Shedeur Sanders. Again, I will stress this again. Shedeur Sanders is not an accident that he has improved leaps and bounds, and that once he's learning the offense, he's good to go. He's set. He has talent around him. And I know his dad was on an interview and was mentioning, he needs talent around. Well, yes, everybody needs talent around him. But you saw last year, if Harold Fannin is in that offense, boom, he has somebody to throw the ball to. He's a deep threat, Shedeur Sanders. He has the body to make it through in the AFC. In the AFC North, and I'll stand by this. And I know, legal formation, which you can hear Monday nights here on the Inside Edge Network. And as we get into the latter portion of June and into July, we will do divisional previews here on Midnight Run. Look, this is not the AFC North of old, where you need 12 or 13 wins. You really only need 10 wins. Now, I'm not speaking a division title into existence, but all I'm saying is Shedeur Sanders and a young roster, this Browns team, they're going to win games. And it won't be with Deshaun Watson. It's going to be with Shedeur. They're going to win games. I think he has all the tools. So I don't want him traded. My issue I read the conspiracy theory. I think Jared Mueller, he had it. And here's the real deal about Sorsby. All 30, the reports are, all 32 NFL teams will be represented at his pro day. All 32 teams will be there, just like the Saints, just like the Steelers, just like the Falcons. We're all going to be there watching this kid play. So this kid, obviously, despite blowing through $90,000 on bets, he's going to be there. The gambling stuff is very, very serious, though. Very serious. I know there's been some smoke today. Some people are like, well, he only did it while he was, on a scout team in Indiana. Like, what's the big deal? It's since even though you're betting on your team, it's still insider trading. Basically, you still know, your team's game plan, and that messes with the integrity of the game and all that stuff. So, do you want to bring that in as an organization, or is the NFL such a quarterback star-driven league that no matter what your flaws are, unless you commit capital murder, you have a place on an NFL team? And I think that's possible. I think teams, in college, and I think Kyle made this point earlier today, unfiltered. In college, morally is wrong. Very wrong to, represent a college institution, and have gambling issues. But in the NFL, again, unless it's capital murder, who cares about morals and standards and all that stuff? So, again, I want to make clear, not want your standard trading. But the conspiracy theory that we were talking about, if Sorsby is here, they're going to still test out Deshaun. Or would then become a hot trade. All right, coming up next. It was 10 years ago. 10 years ago on June 18th, 2016, we were getting ready for Game 7. And coming up, it's going to be the 10-year anniversary of that 2016 Cavs championship team. We'll play some clips. We got a lot of good reflection back on that Cavs championship team and how the relationships are now, particularly J.R. Smith and Kyrie Irving. We'll talk about that. And plus, Wednesday night, there's the return of Midnight Conversations. Our whole crew is here. Omar, Eli, myself, we have that cover for you. And a bonus edition of Big Back Tuesday. Back after this on the Inside Edge Network.
Fanatics isn't just our name, it's who we are. Loyal, passionate fans dedicated to our favorite teams and to the sports we love. That's why we're honored to be able to offer fans the world's largest collection of official sports apparel and sports jerseys from all leagues, teams, and players you love. We feature a wide selection of gear from every league, including the NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, and NCAA merchandise, which allows us to serve fans of football, baseball, hockey, basketball, lacrosse, soccer, golf, and, well, everything else that gets your heart pumping. Go to fanatics.com by using the QR code on your screen right now to celebrate your teams. That's fanatics.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader.
Small business owners are superheroes, but nowadays running your business means doing so inside your shop and on social media. That's why you should make Omega Video Marketing your sidekick.
With a decade of content creation experience, I create dynamic, informative, and fun videos for your specific social needs that will increase brand awareness, get you more followers, and keep your social pages and websites current and fresh.
I offer flexible pricing and turn times and will work with you to understand your brand and your story. All of that comes from the heart. My award-winning expertise is just the cherry on top. So let's get connected. After all, your brand is the alpha and my expertise is the omega.
Discover our collection of handcrafted candles. That's right, every product is thoughtfully created in small batches free from harmful toxins for mindful everyday indulgence. Our candles are hand-poured in coconut soy wax with natural wood wicks, offering a long-lasting burn and rich fragrances. Create a cozy, safe ambiance for your home with candles from Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers use the promo code InsideEdge20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network. Mosser Moments Photography is a husband and wife wedding photography team based in Cleveland, owned and operated by Inside Edge Network's very own Ryan Mosser and his wife Hallie. For the past 10 years, they've captured more than 100 weddings across Northeast Ohio and beyond, always working together as a true two-person team. Their style centers on authentic, emotional storytelling, documenting the real moments between two people in love and creating images that feel natural, comfortable, and true to the couple. Rooted in Northern Ohio but inspired by their travels, Ryan and Hallie bring a warm, personal approach to every wedding day. Their work blends experience, consistency, and a genuine passion for helping couples relive their best day through timeless photography. Learn more at MosserMomentsPhotography.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. MosserMomentsPhotography.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader.
This is Midnight Run on the Inside Edge Network. Here's your host, Anthony Alford.
Welcome back to Midnight Run here on the Inside Edge Network. We got Midnight Conversations coming up. In less than 20 minutes, we'll have that for you right here on the Inside Edge Network. Remember as well, we are, I think, in a couple of days, summer will officially start. And you want your summer candles. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, AlleyRoseFragrances.com. If you're a first-time customer, use the promo code InsideEdge20. You want to definitely check that out. Listen, folks. Listen. You don't want your home to stink. Okay, let's just call it for what it is. All right, it's summer. I guess you don't want your home to stink. Get some good candles. Get some quality candles. Get candles that's going to last. AlleyRoseFragrances.com. They have you all set and ready to go. And what's great about it, the competition, when you get their candles, you get it, it burns through the middle of the candle, and then boom, it's gone in 2 days. The candles that you get from Alley Rose Fragrances, evenly spread, so you get all of the candle. The last one I had, it was like the mini pack. The last one I had lasted almost a month. Like, it was crazy. But AlleyRoseFragrances.com. Our friend Allison, she personally makes these candles. She has a brand new summer collection, so you definitely want to check that out. AlleyRoseFragrances.com. Also, body mist as well. If you have that special someone in your life, girlfriend, wife, mom, whoever it may be, the body mists are phenomenal. You definitely want to add that to your order. Remember, use the promo code InsideEdge20 when you order. And my advice, load up that cart. It don't just have to be like one thing and then, I got to use the promo. Load that cart up. Use the promo code. You're going to save a ton of money and get great value. AlleyRoseFragrances.com. Let me bring in our morning show host. Let me bring in Omar, who's been killing it in the mornings. Again, 10 a.m. Right here, Monday through Friday here on the Inside Edge Network. Eli is his producer. And again, Omar has been killing it in the mornings. You've been doing a great job. But I do have one important question that cannot wait for conversations.
What do you got?
How do you eat ice cream in public?
Well, let me tell you. I usually eat it out of a cup. I mean, I don't like to get my hands sticky. I usually ride my bike to Bids, which is the place right down the street for me. And I don't want to get my hands all sticky on my bike,
So what you're saying do everything the opposite of what I did last Sunday.
Oh man, dude. So like I took AA to Katie's Corner, and it's a great spot in Youngstown. If you've never been in Youngstown, check it out. If you've been in Youngstown and you've never stopped at Katie's Corner, also check it out. We opened like right when their waffle cones just got done. So like you just walk through or you walk by and you just smell them cooking. Well, and AA and Jake were just like, "Hey, what was that smell?" I'm like, bro, they just baked the waffle cones.
Jake Underwood of AM 1420, The Answer. He'll be on with Kyle later today, 5:30, right here on the Inside Edge Network. Go ahead, Omar.
But yeah, we just got started, and I wanted the double chocolate chunk. I'm a big chocolate guy, but yeah, wasn't gonna get it anywhere. I wanted to go see Fat Hippie right after, so I had to make sure my fit was like excellent. Didn't want to get anything all over me, and especially the way you went about eating the waffle cone, the fresh waffle cone. With that cheesecake ice cream. What was that? That was it strawberry cheesecake?
Yeah, it was strawberry cheesecake. And all the cheesecake chunks was at the bottom of the ice cream.
Yeah. So what did you decide to do, AA?
So I went, no, listen. Oh, hold up. No, we're not going to do this. Kyle, that is not true. No. First of all, my teeth, okay, I can't just... Jake ate it too fast. Jake made me look bad. He ate that ice cream too.
I mean,
Make you ask Jake tomorrow, Kyle, about this ice cream.
Yeah,
Jake made me look bad. He ate that thing too fast. Okay, I enjoy my treats. I take my time with my treats. Okay, I just want to make that clear. Now, when we got to the bottom, I thought I saw a little bit of drippage, just a bit, and it was so much goodness at the bottom. I'm like, you know what? I kind of slipped up. Let me go in. Let me tilt it. I tilted. And I just meant to tilt and look at it. And then my stomach said, and my mouth said, not today, son. You go bite into this. And I meant to just one bite. And in my mind, I only took one bite. And upon reflection, after Eli corrected me, crap, it was 4 bites.
I mean... Yeah, that's all you can say about that one, buddy. That's all you can say about that.
And it became a mess. Folks, if you're going to eat ice cream in public, number one, make sure you get either a cup or just be safe and get a milkshake. All right?
Luckily, it rained later on that day, so.
Yeah, I felt bad. I left they're like, don't bring this guy back to Katie's Corner. Don't bring. And the worst part, Omar, I shared with our audience, I shared with Eli. The worst part about this was walking back to the cash and walking back to the lady. And I'm like, can I get a napkin? It was like, what do you need? Like, can I get a napkin? She gave me a stack of napkins. I haven't done a walk of shame in years. Walk of shame, because all y'all were looking at me. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I mean,
unreal.
Like Tyler the Creator, man. It's getting sticky in this.
yeah, that's exactly what. Yeah, that's our boy KC from Love Island. All right, Omar, we'll see you in just a little bit for Midnight Conversations. Let's talk about the 2016 Cavs team. 10 years ago, they won it all. They came back from 3-1, and it was great. They are so fun to be around. It's fun when they're together. It's phenomenal. There's no other way to explain it. In fact, they're in Scotland right now, I believe. Yes, they're in Scotland. Maybe they'll I was going to say maybe they'll take in the World Cup, but the World Cup's here in the States. But maybe they'll go to a bar in Scotland and watch the World Cup at some point. But check this out. J.R. Smith. This clip here, let's play 618 J.R. Smith 01. J.R. Smith, by the way, he went back to college. He played golf collegiately. Like he knows his stuff with golf. Take a listen to this clip. Take a look.
Out of the way. You fucking loser. You're such a fucking bitch. I'm trying to film JR get in his shit right now. Pause. Heavy pause.
Hey, good shot, nigga.
You go yet?
Nope.
Carried it.
Yeah, boy. Fuck you talking about? Hell yeah, now that's a motherfucking shot, nigga. What are you?
I should have said viewers' discretion is advised, but it's 12:30 at night, and you're watching a network. Thank goodness we're not FCC regulated. Number one, LeBron James. Does that look like a guy that's still playing basketball? I mean, I don't know, man. LeBron, he has, man, looks good. He looks good. But J.R. Smith, what a shot. What a shot. Now, coming from someone who once embarrassed himself at B.A. Sweeties with their putt-putt, that was an incredible shot. You know, that was great over there with J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith did mention, there was a clip, I'm not going to play it for you here, but J.R. Smith mentioned, he's like, look, the New York Knicks showed a little bit more shine with me than the Cavs. And I posted to our team earlier today, along with Love Island tips for Chad. I posted in our group thread. I'm like, are the Cavaliers, did it feel like, are they not doing enough? Did they not do enough to honor the 2016 Cavs team? And I thought about that the whole day. And I'm like, no, they did what they needed to do. I get it. It's 10 years. And maybe there would have been more celebration if the Cavs right now are struggling. But the Cavs, new era right now. They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And I think they want to, of course, honor what they have right now. But I'm not saying they haven't done anything. But for J.R. Smith to mention, hey, this organization hasn't really reached out to me. It's tough. That's tough. When you're an alum of something, you want to feel like you're always invited back, right? You want to feel, even, I don't know if it all depends too, right? What was your relationship with who you were with before as an organization? Did you leave on good terms or not? J.R. Smith and the Cavs, J.R. Smith did not leave on good terms with the Cavaliers. But, yes, I agree with Vince or Keon Sports. I agree. Vince McKee, Keon Sports. I agree. I'm like, yeah, I think the celebration, what they have done, fair. And what more can you do to honor 10 years, right? Now, I'm excited about Friday. Friday is going to be fun. Friday is going to be fantastic. Heard Autumn talking about it last hour. But Friday, they're going to replay Game 7. Believe at 12 o'clock Friday afternoon on Juneteenth. So a lot of people will be off on Friday. You get to go downtown, check that out. Eli and I, we will be there Friday afternoon. So that's going to be a fun time. And yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting just to be around people, be around the fans, and celebrate the team. Because we haven't seen that. But I understand if JR feels the way that he feels, right? Again, we're not in those conversations. We don't know what the relationships are like now and what they were like then. And it's the same case with every relationship in terms of, if you're an alum of something, do you feel like you're included in things or not? So that is the case. Now, Kyrie Irving, he was invited to this outing. He, according to teammates, has been invited to other events with this group. And Kyrie ghosted them. He's doing his own thing. Again, we don't know how things are like behind closed doors. We don't know. But when Kyrie made the move in the summer of 2017 that he wanted out, he still feels a certain type of way. And that's okay. That's okay. We need to do a good job, and maybe as Cavs fans, maybe a better job. Cleveland sports fans, we need to do a better job of acknowledging the person who hit the shot to give us the go-ahead, the go-ahead shot to win that championship. Deadlocked 89-89, seemingly forever. Forever. I know in terms of game clock, I think like 2.5 minutes passed by. In real time, it might have been like 10 minutes. It felt like an hour that we were deadlocked at 89. And Golden State for once couldn't hit a shot. And it's like, all we got to do is hit a shot. All we got to do is hit a shot. And we couldn't hit a shot. But we got the block from LeBron. We got Kevin Love locking down Stephen Curry at the top of the key. But Kyrie Irving hitting that shot. And again, Kyrie is moving on his own. He's doing a great job. He's moving on his own. But, man, I felt really – hopefully we can get Kyrie Irving back involved. But it's up to him, too. It's a two-way street. But Kyrie's doing his thing right now. And it's good to see this team. They are so much fun. They are so much fun to be around. And it's great. It's great. We'll leave you with this, and then we got Midnight Conversations on the other side of the break here. Iman Shumpert, he talked about the team, and I love hearing stuff like this. And we'll play this clip going into commercial break here, Eli. When superstars, when legends challenge their teammates, sometimes they do little things to challenge their teammates. And when they do those little things, it's like, oh, crap. Like, all right, we better make sure this works out or not. And if it doesn't work out, you will know. So this is Shump talking on the Out the Mud podcast about what LeBron would do to him and other teammates back when they played. We'll play this for you going into break.
And Bron kind of holds you accountable like, I'm going to throw a turnover if you're not in the spot I told you to be. I'm going to throw a blind pass over my head. And if you're not there, I'm going to tell coach to take you out.
Right.
But that's the pass.
And that's what you would say, the slimitary, similar to LeBron and Carmelo. Carmelo lead by example. LeBron the type
that's the only thing
sit
that
you
make
down
them,
after the game like, bruh,
Bron
throw
like
that motherfucker to you. It's the right play.
And he going to show it to you 5-10 times, tell the video guy to send it to you.
Yeah.
When we do film tomorrow, he gonna get up and say, no, this is what I was saying, this is what I was doing, to where you damn near, like, even if you was mad, it was times I was blue. Like, shorty, you should have threw that ball to me. And then he explained it on the tape, and I see it. Like, why would he throw that ball to me? He got his shoulder past that nigga. I'm not throwing that ball to me. I'm going to dunk that bitch. It's just this nigga happened to play perfect defense and come in there for a charge that they called for him. But I'm not passing that either. I would have thought my shoulders passed him, I won. You know what I'm saying?
Smart as hell.
In the game, though, I'm like, I'm blue. Huh, you bogus. Oh, my God. You trying to ice me? Why you won't pass to me? Trying to get my game on? But it was like, once you see the tape, you be like, damn, Joe, you right. But, like, Melo telling me some shit, I don't know. But Melo not the type of nigga that's going to grab you after the game, sit you down, say this was the play, la, 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 circle it. Melo kind of internalizes it and be like, damn, his young ass, I can't expect his young ass to know that. So I need to score another 5 points.
Right.
I need to do a little bit more. I should have, I can't miss this shot.
Lead by example guy.
Yeah. He like, it can't be Shump's fault. You know what I'm saying?
Key On Sports is the leader in Ohio high school athletic coverage in written, print, and video streaming. From the latest news and results and written content to the high school football game of the week every Friday, Key On Sports has you covered. The vision of 15-time published author Vince McKee has become the most trusted site in Ohio high school athletic news. From podcasts to player profiles, Key On Sports is your one-stop for all of it. Visit them today at keyonsports.com or on YouTube at Key On Sports. Check out their socials on Twitter and Facebook as well.
Clean energy, bold flavors, and no jitters. See why people won't shut up about Dubby. Clean energy, no jitters or crash. Whether you're starting your workday or getting ready to exercise, Dubby Energy helps you lock in and focus. With over 15 flavors to choose from, you can't miss. Order Dubby Energy right now by using the QR code on your screen and use the promo code InsideEdge10 to receive 10% off your order. Dubby Energy, your energy-focused sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Discover our collection of body mists made with clean, minimal ingredients. Handcrafted with natural essential oils and clean ingredients, they offer a natural alternative to synthetic fragrances. Perfect for sensitive skin and those seeking clean, mindful self-care, and the perfect gift for you or your special someone. Courtesy of Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers, use that promo code InsideEdge20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Whether searching for a baseball autographed by your favorite World Series slugger, a signed football by an iconic Hall of Famer, or the jersey of a world-famous soccer star, you've come to the right place. Here at SportsMemorabilia.com, the web's leading source of authentic sports memorabilia, you'll find more than 500,000 authentic products from nearly every professional sports league, team, and players. Not only will you find your next prized sports possession with ease thanks to superb customer service and tremendous site experience, you'll have the satisfaction and peace of mind that every product listed comes complete with a certificate of authenticity and is fully backed by the SportsMemorabilia.com lifetime authenticity guarantee. Go to SportsMemorabilia.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. SportsMemorabilia.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Find us on InsideEdgeNetwork.com for the latest information on your favorite shows, personalities, and network partners. Plus, guess what? We have a merch shop. That's right, we have network polos, t-shirts, champion jackets, hats, and bottles. Rep the network. Every purchase supports independent sports and entertainment media. Use the QR code on your screen right now to check out InsideEdgeNetwork.com. That's InsideEdgeNetwork.com.
We had a jam-packed Wednesday hump day. I came in, talked about Messi's hat trick, right? Hat trick Mahomes. We also had some community chat. Eli and I broke down some of the venues and some of the happenings around Cleveland. So you don't want to miss that. Also, Wednesday Vinyl Showcase. What did I have for you? It was one of my favorite albums of last year. I'm sure it was one of yours too. So make sure you check out Inside Edge Morning Show every day here, Monday through Friday, 10 to 11.
Awesome show on Unfiltered today, guys. Got into a lot of different topics. President Trump speaking at the G7. We're just about a day and a half or so away from the Iran deal being signed. Excited for that. Also, a great story from the Cleveland Clinic involving just taking more attention for pediatric mental health. Love to see that too. All those stories shared on our Facebook page, Unfiltered with Kyle Cornell. Hey, for tomorrow, the one and only incomparable Jake Underwood joins the show. We got a lot to get into when it comes to local, regional, state, and national politics. All that and more. Plus, maybe some surprises. You never know. On Unfiltered, 5 o'clock right here tomorrow, Thursday, on the Inside Edge Network.
This is Midnight Run on the Inside Edge Network. Here's your host, Anthony Alford.
Welcome back, everybody, to Midnight Run here on the Inside Edge Network. It is time to bring in Omar and Eli for Midnight Conversations. Come on in, friends. It's been a couple weeks since we've done it live, but here we are. We are back. We actually, not a couple weeks. We did it Friday, but it was like super serious. We did time travel last Friday. It turned super serious. So we'll do, a little bit more fun here tonight. Before we get into the questions that I have presented to you guys, we do have a new entrant into our Big Back segment here, and I want to share this with the both of you. So, Eli, if you can,
yes,
let's play from our friend Stefan Johnson, who is phenomenal, great influencer. locally based here in Cleveland. We'll have him on the show at some point. Let's play 618 Stefan 01, please.
All that sugar caramelizes. Bacon wrapped smoked honey buns.
Big Back University, things keep getting worse. It just tickled the tank. Today we're doing it. Okay, so we got 2 supple honey buns right here. Our stripped bacon. This ain't rocket science, kids. We're gonna go in and we're going to wrap. I'm gonna need 2 per, right? All right, why not? First abomination, done. And you know what? It. For the next one, let's double wrap it. We'll do 4 strips of bacon. Why not? I don't want to see any pastry on here. The most unholy mummy you will ever meet in your life. That's what you want right there. That's what you want. We're gonna put these on a wire rack. Now out to the smoker. So we have them on the pellet smoker. We're gonna let them go until they get crispy. Stay tuned. And I almost forgot I got this espresso barbecue rub. Just to get all the Big Back breakfast action going, you know? Oh, and don't worry about why you see extra bacon strips on there. Let's see what we're looking like. Oh my God. Oh, this is gonna be so good. I'll be damned. A bacon wrapped honey bun. Look at this double. Golly. You see that caramelized icy? Oh boy, getting so heavy. So excited, you guys. Let's go. Oh, there's so much going on here. The interior of the bun stays so cakey, almost takes on a muffin consistency, but the outer rim gets so crispy, it's almost like a cookie. And the bacon is crispy and fatty, the oil's still intact. Oh, let's take a bite of the double wide, girl. It's everything you want in life. And then that coffee rub I put on it, oh my God, it just, it's an A+. And y'all gotta do this one. Have a day.
Damn.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I'm doing this.
Yeah, I'm doing this too.
I'm a smoker.
I'm
doing it.
Yeah. Damn.
Boys come on over. We're doing it.
Dude, you're damn right. Oh my God.
Oh.
I thought the peanut butter and jelly honey bun was damn.
That was fire.
Okay,
Damn.
so if you had to pick one, are you picking?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
This is Midnight Conversations. We get answers. We get down to the truth. Do you pick the bacon wrapped honey buns or the ice honey bun peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
I'm going to still go iced honey bun peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I feel like it'll settle better in your stomach, which is crazy because neither one of these will. But that one will settle better than the other one because you got to think bacon, it's grilled, it's hot. Look, my tummy gets upset from time to time. So, if I ate that much hot bacon and honey bun, I think I'd probably be, you guys would probably find a producer for some of these shows during the day because I'd be, I'd be in the office for lack of better words.
I'm legit making the bacon one tomorrow, like sometime this weekend. It's Father's Day. Who knows? If I have the time, I'm making the bacon wrapped honey bun.
Omar, next time I'm over your place, please make that.
I will. I'm going to take a picture of it. I'm going to give it to you. You can put it on the website. I don't care.
It's phenomenal. Don't get me wrong, but like,
hey, you saw those that chicken I made the other day,
dude. That chicken was fantastic. But
dude, that smoker is wonderful, bro. I'm gonna make those bacon wrapped honey buns.
The crunch.
Seriously, I'm a crunch guy.
That bite. Oh,
that crunch was crazy, but guys, you're underestimating the peanut butter and jelly aspect of the ice honey bun.
Come on.
No, I'm being serious. That's a midnight conversation.
I'm a big PB&J guy. I like PB&J on waffles.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah,
listen,
me too.
Forget bread. I love it. I love it on an Eggo. I don't care what type of waffle. It could be a protein waffle. Don't matter.
True.
But listen, in comparison to the bacon wrapped one, listen, the way he smoked it, the char, the crunch, like I'm all about it.
Yeah, I get that, but you
get the
are
fat
under.
that renders on the on the honey bun, and it makes it crispy, dude. Yeah, man.
Omar, but you got to think about
Almost
3
like you
hours
deep-fried it.
later. You have to think about 3 hours later.
No,
about
you
how you're gonna
don't.
feel.
Hold
yes,
on,
you
Eli.
do.
Eli,
Either way, you have to think about 3 hours later.
I'm stopping you right there. You're consuming any of these things. You're not thinking about 30 minutes later, 3 hours later, or 3 days later.
I don't care about my blood sugar, my blood pressure. I don't give a frick.
Well, the thing
You saw
is,
all the sugar. You saw all the sugar when the video started. You're not thinking
but
about your health.
I think where Stefan went wrong yesterday, he didn't use grape jelly. He didn't use grape. He used strawberry jelly.
Strawberry?
Yeah, he used strawberry, which is okay. But like, I think grape would hit a little bit better on that iced honey bun. And I'm telling you, you can eat that. Like, imagine a glass of milk with that. I guess you can't imagine a glass of milk with that, but like, you can imagine it. You just can't have it. But
that is correct. Yes.
The honey bun with the PB&J, you dip it in the milk. Like, you know what? Because that guys, I'm gonna stand. I'll be the odd man out. That's fine. I'll take the iced honey bun with the peanut butter and jelly. But you gotta have grape jelly.
I love peanut butter. I will.
But like,
Omar. Eli could testify. I called Eli earlier. I almost stopped at the gas station down the street and paid for 2 honey buns.
Hey, no lie, Omar.
You don't blame me one bit.
Omar, no lie. Double A and I are on the phone. We started with a business meeting. Then he goes, "Hold on, let me send you a few videos." It was like, I was like, "You're sending this to me at 9:30 at night? Bacon wrapped honey buns?" He goes, "Oh, I got something better for you." Sends me. Double A, was that a strawberry cheesecake?
It was a strawberry.
Sandwich?
It was a strawberry brownie. It was a strawberry brownie.
Strawberry.
All right, our fans. All right, some of the people who are watching, they don't know what we're talking about. Play the one from yesterday, Eli. It's still in there. 6:17, Stefan 01.
All right, yeah, here we go.
This is the honey bun peanut butter sandwich. Let's play that one from yesterday.
You know what? To hell with y'all. To hell with y'all. I ain't doing it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So folks, this one's gonna be the simplest thing in the world. I'm gonna take your iced honey bun down. Take your favorite peanut butter. I got reduced fat Jif. Because as quiet as it's kept, I do try to live decently when I'm not recording these goddamn videos. A layer on board. Smooth, creamy, sinful. Now our jelly, I got a strawberry spread here. Just gonna dollop it on. Decent layer on. I already feel my hand getting numb, you know? And then our top honey bun. Lord! Father in heaven, forgive me. This is crazy. Y'all might as well just start paying my hospital bills because I do this for y'all. Going in. Oh, it smells great too. Okay, hold on. Oh, it was so immediate. It's perfect bun. It's almost more of a texture thing than a taste thing. The way a honey bun just carries condiments, it's a vessel. It's a perfect vessel. So pillowy, a little crispy around the edge, and cakey in the middle, moist. Moist, my friends, moist. Oh, and then that sweet icing. The rest in the trash. I can't. I'm not responsible enough to have that. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. A+. Do not do this. I don't want you to make this. I want better for you. Don't do this. Have a good ass day.
I rest my case.
I at the same time though, did he finish the whole one of the bacon one?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we'd have to go play the video again. But
I mean, I think he was willing to finish the bacon one.
I think he'd be willing to. You know what? The only one way to find out, we have to get Stefan on here to find out who's going to finish both. You know what? And shout out my guy Mushu, Cleveland artist here, tuning in. He said peanut butter is so goated. He's got my back here. And,
it is. You're right about that. It is.
I'm a peanut butter freak. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I love peanut butter, but give me the bacon one all day, man. I'm gonna mess that one up.
I would eat both. Let me be clear. I weigh 130 pounds. I could afford to eat both of them in the same setting.
No, not in the same setting. Do not know. Eli,
you know what? Before Moonbash,
the choice of jam. The choice of jam as well. The choice of jam as well. I'm going to say it. It's a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
I like strawberry preserves. I like little chunks of stuff in mine. Eli likes the grape. Double A, what do you like?
You know what? I'm not a fan of jelly at all. So I'll do peanut butter Or, and I mentioned to Eli, give me some honey.
Okay.
And I'll drip it over.
Yeah, the honey pack.
Give me the honey pack from Chick-fil-A, America's #2 fast food restaurant now. Give me some Jersey Mike's. Are you kidding me? Sorry.
Dude, I love Jersey Mike's.
I like Jersey Mike's too, but the top, when I heard Kyle say that, I'm like, it's not even a top 5 restaurant in Solon. Okay, back to this.
Double A.
My passion's at.
Double A.
Oh, yes, hot honey. Oh, yes. Hot honey works for anything. And I mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on. All right, let's move on. Okay. Midnight conversations, things you think about late at night. So let's get to it. Well, we'll save that one for next week. Let's think about your cartoons.
Okay.
Think about your favorite cartoons that you've watched over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Which cartoon character, Omar, would be the best stoner buddy?
I mean, you have your obvious choices, right?
Well, you get one choice.
If I'm going to choose one person,
gotta leave one option for me, buddy. You can't name 3 and I'm down to your 4th option.
I mean, there's such such an obvious option. I mean, obviously, we all grew up with Scooby-Doo, right?
Can I say this about
so we're all going to choose Velma, right?
Yeah, yes. First of all, she should be the namesake of the show. Give me a time where Scooby-Doo actually solved the case.
He did.
Scooby-Doo has freeloaded off of cases for 50 years.
No, he stumbles into things, man.
He scented it out. They wouldn't be in that position without him.
They're a unit, man, just like we are.
Yeah,
I understand they're a unit, but hold up. Scooby-Doo does not pull his weight. I'm telling you right now. He does not pull his weight.
That's asinine. That's absolutely asinine.
Pull up an episode right now. Tell me when Scooby-Doo has pulled his weight.
We'd be kicked off the
Scrappy-Doo has done more work than Scooby.
Dude, he's character. He brings character. Or maybe he's just a figment of Shaggy's imagination. Who knows?
That part might be true.
Yeah.
Dude, but yeah, I'm choosing Shaggy. Sorry.
Damn, dude. That was like number one.
Shaggy's the obvious answer.
No, at one point I was a Scooby to somebody's Shaggy.
It's true. It's true. That's true. Damn, that's such a good pick, bro. Damn, I'm mad, Double A. Why didn't you go to me first? Damn it, I'm mad. All right. Damn it. There's a few options.
Pick somebody from like the Marvel universe or something.
Oh no, I got this one. Don't you worry. Yogi Bear. I'm gonna go Yogi Bear here.
Ooh, boo, boo.
You're telling me that guy wasn't. Look, he may have been high on life, but he was also high on a lot of other shit. Let's be real. Yogi Bear was getting lit. He was out there, he's like, come on, come with me. Come on. Do you think I'm not trusting Yogi Bear to take me through the forest or wherever they're going? And they always ended up in some bullshit.
Yogi
Bear.
He had that Ranger stressing every day, all the time.
Yeah, because he was probably greening out. He was probably like, yo, Yogi, chill, man. Too much going on. I'm going Yogi Bear here, Double A. What? You know what? I don't know how you're going to top either one of those.
Space Ghost.
Damn.
Space
Ghost.
Space Ghost was zapping Guest.
Yeah. Zorak. Yeah. Moltar. Dude, come on. Space Ghost was goated.
Space Ghost was a goat. He zapped Conan O'Brien on Cartoon effing Network.
Dude.
I agree though. Eddie.
Which Ed? Which one?
Yeah, is it Ed?
Ed?
Is it Ed?
Yes,
or Eddie?
Yes.
No, it's 1D. It's 1D.
Dude. Oh, it's Ed. He did say okay.
Just ED.
Honorable mention.
So it's midnight.
Honorable mention. Dexter.
No, he's a straight and narrow guy.
Really?
Positive.
Really?
Positive.
He built a whole ass lab in his house.
Yeah.
Experiments, having to deal with Dee Dee. Really?
So there's a different drug for what he was doing.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, he was doing a little bit of the we're on it's midnight, but I probably watch.
I know I get.
Let's just say, all right, go ahead. Double A.
No, you go. Last thought here.
Back to you, Double A.
Okay, all right. Here's the next one. All of us are wrestling fans.
Yeah.
So I saw this on Threads. So I had to bring this to the table. Is there a wrestling term that you use that's it has graduated from like an insider term to just you use in just everyday conversation?
Oh yeah. I talked to Omar actually about this. I'm like, dude, I can't turn heel. I cannot turn heel. I can't do it. I can't do it. The people are counting on me, man, and I can't turn heel. I gotta stay face. They may get sick of me at some point. Like, I may get Cody Rhodes fatigue, and they might be like, you know what? You're sick of, whoa, Eli's here. Okay, yeah, awesome. I can't turn heel, man. I'll be the baby face. I'll get my ass whooped, and I'll go back out to the crowd, and, they'll boo me out of the building. And I'm like, but you got to believe in me. I got to finish my story. I finished my story a year and a half ago. So I would probably say heel. I cannot turn heel. Omar?
In a past life, in a past life, I used to go out and have a lot of fun. We used to go to this bar called the Tavern.
Holy smokes, bro. I'm scared now. I'm scared.
Normally I don't really talk about the Tavern outside of the circle, but one particular night I decided to meet Double A after work.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and I proceeded to keep downing doubles of makers and whatever beers that were there until I couldn't see straight, and Double A just kind of wandered off. I was left there with two fire marshals, and I just ended up calling them jabronis. So yeah, well, apparently when I get drunk, I get angry and I call people jabronis. So
Omar, the funniest thing is I'm usually there with you in Double A. Like
one of the many reasons I don't drink anymore.
Double A, you and I, like all three of us, would always go to the Tavern, and I mean, there's a lot of great opportunity and a lot at the Tavern. You can win trivia night. I am hand up if you won trivia night before. Thank you. I've won trivia night at the Tavern. No help needed whatsoever.
Nope.
I aced it. But with that being said, I was not there that night. However, I did walk in the next day because that was our after work spot. I walked in, said hello to the bartender, very lovely lady. And I was like, hey, how's it going? And so I got my drink and she's like, is Omar okay? I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah, she did ask about you. Yes.
She goes, yeah, yesterday he called a bunch of officers jabronis.
Yeah, that's what it was. You like, no, you can't do that. Oh, you can't do that.
Pure wrestling promo out of Omar. Like, you're cutting like 1990s attitude era promo on these guys.
Listen, I'm just glad I gave them some entertainment for the night. They were probably striving for it. They were probably just, looking to come in and get a drink or a meal after, a long shift. And, I just gave them some entertainment. Definitely selling.
Yeah, definitely. And here's the thing. In that past life, I'm embarrassed, but it's part of the story. We talked about it. It's part of the story. It builds character. We would be done with work at like 3:00. We get to that Tavern at like 3:15. We put in another work shift at that Tavern.
Dude,
those loaded tots hated to see us.
Oh my! We look at the clock. And it's like, oh crap! It's like 10 o'clock. We gotta go,
dude. That was some of the funniest moments of my life, bro. The Tavern, like
that
first
Tavern
off,
was legendary.
Was the first bar I ever went into, and I didn't understand that you weren't supposed to drink like we were drinking back then until I went to other bars. So. Yeah,
you're exactly right. My answer for this, put over. I use put over in everyday conversation, everything. I'm like, oh yeah. We have work meetings and stuff like in a day job, and somebody's highlighted like, okay, yeah, they're getting put over.
You know,
Yeah.
I
Every single time.
I
Even for
chant.
partnerships, even for partnerships and stuff, yeah, they're getting put over.
You know, sometimes when Papa Moon's like, you know, chefing up something in the kitchen real well or something, or, you know, he hits a little dance move because every now and then Pops gets down, you know, he's got a little 1-2. I go like, you still got it. You still got it. And he like embraces it. Like, I'm telling you, Papa Moon could be a mean, like Dusty Rhodes type vibe. Like
Papa Moon.
Yeah. Like
let me tell you something, Eli.
Like
you get in that bathroom right now. You wash that tub.
You know, I'm a son of a farmer, and I'm telling you, I'm trying to, you know, like, dude, like Papa Moon, man. Papa Moon, dude, I'm telling you, he would kick some ass though.
He would. As soon as he built up confidence, like cut promos, yeah, that's it.
I'd be his manager for like the first like few weeks, and I'd be like, now standing at 5. He'd be so pissed if I said that to a height. I'm not gonna throw him out.
You do know too that, you know, now the common saying of, oh, this show or whatever, they lost the plot. Oh, so what, we're supposed to fix creative? Like with problems?
We'll do it.
Like, what are we doing? Like, if things are going wrong, like, oh, we need to fix our creative team. We need to fix our writing team. This is not going well.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Dude, that's a good one, Double A. Damn, that's a really good one.
What you don't want at your workplace or anywhere, you don't want color on, you know, you don't want to get blood ripped open or anything like that.
Don't want the crimson mask. Don't want it.
That's right. You don't want that. I heard you events quizzing Chad on. We got to stop giving Chad quizzes.
No, he's so good at them. Why would we stop? Why would we throw the X up? Chad is for real. He's actually down. That's going to be tomorrow night on the Daily Spiral. He's down.
Yo, Kyle, if you're listening, and our little Slack thing at work, I'm going to put the X sign in our work thing. I'm telling you, there's going to be somebody in the company who knows what that means. Actually, for our company meeting, this was like a year ago, I wore a CM Punk shirt. Didn't think anything of it. I wore a CM Punk shirt, and I love getting DMs from coworkers who's like not even in our department.
Yeah,
like, oh, you're a wrestling fan? Oh, what do you think about SummerSlam? Those are the best, dude. Those are the best, man.
You know what's another one? Double A. Well, before we move on, is heat. Like that's a big one too. Like you're getting
that's a huge one.
You're getting heat. Like, hey, you're getting heat. Like, you know, you're kind of messing up here, pal. Like you got heat. Like, you know, you didn't hit your promos in time during the show today. Like you're getting heat. Like, you know,
the boys in the back, they're not.
Yeah, boys in the back. Are me and Double A eating the honey bun?
Yeah. Yo, the boys in the back, they're not feeling it. All right, last one. I put up a graphic. It's in the photo section, Eli. I think it's labeled 618 USA 01.
Yep.
Now take a look at this. So let's say we split up the country in fours.
Okay.
Here it is. So if the U.S. was split up like this and we went to war, who's winning?
Hold on. I know we can't see Omar right now, but he has the advantage because he doesn't look as puzzled as I am right now.
That's right.
Because Ohio right there. So you're getting like a quarter of West Virginia.
For our listeners, this is split up. Literally, you take the continental 48 states and you split it into groups of 4 right down the middle.
So San Antonio, dang.
Kansas technically is in 4 different sections.
So you split. San Antonio's on like in Group C. That sucks, man. I really want to team up with my San Antonio guys. Okay. All right.
California split up between Northern and Southern California.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, you got a lot of grit in Group B. Got a lot of grit.
A lot of people in Group B. A lot of manpower in Group B.
There's a lot of firepower in Group B.
I'm looking here.
Firepower.
Omar, more than D?
Yeah. Do you feel confident in your answer, Omar? I'm going to bring you back.
I feel pretty confident.
All right, I'm going to bring you back.
Go ahead, Omar. You're first.
Give me Group D. They got Florida men. That's all you need. You get some meant out Florida men. They'll be on the front lines.
That's
Yeah.
Florida.
It might be hard against like some parts of the Midwest and like some of the bring that graphic back up.
Yeah, 100. I need to stare at it again here.
Yeah, let's see this. So like if we're looking, A might be tough simply because the nukes are in the Midwest. So depending on where they are, they might be an A or B.
True.
So are we allowing nukes?
It's part of the discussion.
Yeah, I mean, shit. We're talking about nukes in real life, so why wouldn't they be involved right now?
All right, so you're gonna have plenty of places to hide in the hills. So I'm going to Tennessee. You don't have to deal with any naval, because you're gonna have that in C and A. So like a lot of Navy bases are in C and A.
Right.
So I would nestle myself somewhere in Tennessee in Group D, and just try and hide out as much as I can.
Damn, I'm gonna like Montana's up there in Group A, man, and they're kind of crazy up there too.
Eli, I have a question about Group C.
Yeah.
Can California and Texas work together?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, man. That's
I don't think they can coexist.
I
don't think they can coexist.
Yeah, two different lifestyles, right? And you're like
two different lifestyles, two different politics.
I mean, at this point, they're going to have to, and they're going to have to converge probably around Area 51 or some of the major bases. I mean,
I just like here's my problem, right? Is like so. Forgive me, not the biggest geography guy. I just get on a plane and they take me to where I need to go. But Oklahoma City, I would believe, if my math is correct here, would be in Group C with San Antonio. Is that right?
Right.
Okay. They just played in the Western Conference Finals. You think they're going to get along?
They're going to have to. It's a war of attrition.
It doesn't matter. They
don't have many resources in the West. It's a desert out there.
They're fighting for an NBA championship right now. I doubt they're going to get along. You saw how Knicks and Spurs fans were fighting each other after the games. You think they're going to get along after they just bounce them to go to the finals?
If you're going by the sports logic, though, you got four NBA teams in Oklahoma and Texas, like combined. Right?
The AFC North.
Yeah,
we're working with all four of our guys.
Group B, though, you got scrappers, though. I mean, just look at the cities, though. Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland.
Yeah, we got O Block with us.
Philly, New York. Like, come on.
Damn. I'm gonna go. Damn, this is a tough one. I
think St. Louis is in Group B, or they might. No, I'm wrong.
Nope.
St. Louis.
Wait, hang on. No,
D.
Is it?
I think St. Louis is in Group D.
Yeah, actually, it is.
Dang, you guys are so much better at geography than me.
Yeah, it's near Mimel's belly, right?
I think, yeah.
I think
I-70 trends a little bit. It's west, but it trends south once you pass.
Look at Mimel,
Indianapolis,
holding his KFC chicken.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I'm still gonna go Group C. I'm gonna go Group C.
Okay.
Just because they got a lot going on, man. Like they have dealt with the heat for a long time. They've dealt with desert situations. This might be played out in a desert. And
I don't know. Group A, I mean, all their water comes from Group A. Group A can just cut them off.
Not if they get in there first.
All right.
Like, that would be the attack. Like, Group C would have to go to Group A. God, I hope nobody... Could you imagine if...
I'll say this. Group C, I think, would be favorite. But I think they would choke. I don't trust Texas and California working together. I just don't.
Sure, but you have Ohio and New York working together in Group B, for example.
Oh, come on.
The Knicks just beat us up, man. Like, what you think?
Well, we're okay with losing, so that's not a big deal.
Yeah,
we're and that's another thing. If Donovan Mitchell is leading Group B, he's going to feel no pressure. So Group B already out of discussion.
Oh, wow. That's a great... Wait a minute, though. But Jalen Brunson would be leading our group then.
I'd rather have Jalen over...
Well,
I mean...
Well, if you ask James Harden technically already is ready to go for war. So we're good. Group B might have an opportunity. Damn.
I mean, where's DC?
Group B.
That's right.
Like barely, but they're in Group B.
I don't think that matters in the grand scheme of this right now.
Why? You get the nuclear codes.
let's hold up. If DC was in Group D,
right,
that's a game changer.
See, I disagree because I think you would see a triple alliance between A, B, and C.
There is no alliances. It's who's winning. Who's winning this war? There is no alliance.
But it doesn't say. I'm reading the question just like you are, pal, and I see no thing in here where it says there can't be alliances, Omar. And I'm gonna bring an alliance in here. A, B, and C teams up on D. They take over the White House and they split the resources. Now they go into a 3 battle. Eliminated. B feels no pressure. They're a little nervous. They hand over the guns and everything.
Listen,
and A and C go to war.
Severely underestimating the meth up Florida man. Like severely underestimating.
But there could be collusion in there. Exactly to your point. Thank you for
American politics is collusion. All of this could be full of collusion.
Florida gets the idea that they're going to war and they could go get some resources from again. DC. They would already implode themselves. D and B out of it. It's A and C are your final 2 standing.
I disagree. I'm actually picking B. I think there's too much big city firepower in B. And I think C, again, I don't think Florida and Texas can work together. Really, the key is this is a case where A is going to be out regardless. Mm-hmm. So who's going to step up if you're going to go alliances here?
They might
get the resources from Zone A.
They might listen. Zone A, you might be shocked. They'll dig trenches in those cornfields. They'll hide in them.
True.
It's guerrilla warfare in Group A. Don't discount them.
True, and it gets muggy and cloudy out in Seattle.
And we have the mountains to hide behind. It's fine.
Exactly. Washington gets real cloudy and
resources
rainy.
Might be, but
yeah, poor weather right there. Bad conditions. So that is what A has working for them.
They could use the geography to their advantage.
They could. They know the hideaway spots.
Completely cut out C resource.
No, there's no way C gets. Do you understand? You're talking about a majority.
Figure out where
Texas.
California gets their water.
I understand, but Texas. I think we're underestimating the great state of Texas. That is a majority of Texas in Group C. That is a majority of Texas. You have.
Well, hold on. Is Galveston, Texas, in Group C or D?
I'm going to defer to Omar, our geography guy.
I do not know.
I think that's right on the line too.
Yeah,
we'll claim him for.
Dallas
C.
might be over there.
Yeah, because I know Dallas is near the top of the state. I know San Antonio is closer to the bottom of the state.
No, Dallas is in Group C. Dallas is in Group C.
That's right.
Barely, but they're in Group C.
All right.
I think Texas
for Dallas today, so that's the reason.
All right.
I mean, you got a lot going on here, man. Right? I just think
you can take Jerry Jones in Group C. You can have him.
Yeah, I mean, well, that mixes everything. We'd be screwed. Group C would be screwed then, because they'd get their top guy. He'd be balling out, and Jerry Jones would trade him over to Group B for draft picks later on in the war.
Hey, at least as of this moment, Brandon Sorsby is in Group C.
Double it. You were so out of the clear. Autumn is going to roast you for tomorrow, just for that. Why did you do that to yourself?
For now, he's in Group C. He's gonna bet his way through this answer.
Isn't it crazy though?
Go ahead.
That Sorsby's in Texas and gambling's illegal in Texas. So there was gonna be no way he would bet again. At least not at home.
Yeah, we have to travel. He would find a way. There's always a way.
Yeah. There's a will. There's a way, baby.
Oh yeah.
Eli, final answer. Who's winning the war if the U.S. was split 4 ways?
I'm sick. Man, you guys have made some really good points. Now I'm like, dang, Atlanta.
Eli, we'll come back to you. Omar.
I'm picking D. Give me the methed up Florida man.
I'm picking B.
I'm gonna stay with C. I'm gonna lock in. You got a lot of Texas, got a lot of Cali, you got some Arizona in there. These guys have gone through a lot, man. They haven't seen rain in days.
Give them some bacon wrap honey buns, and they'll be cured.
Here comes rations, everybody. Rations. Here we go.
You know what? They all have smokers down there in Texas too. It'll be perfect.
Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Oh, I gotta show this real quick. I have to. Please do not do that.
Do not do that. I am lucky they gave me an escort home. Thank God.
Did they put the lights on when they escorted you home?
No,
Oh, yeah.
no, they were super chill.
Hell yeah. All right.
Well, that'll do it for Midnight Run and Midnight Conversations. We'll be back with Midnight Conversations next week. Tomorrow, we got a great show. What we're going to talk about, I don't know, but somebody will say something stupid, and we will be on it. Remember to like and subscribe at InsideEdgeNet, InsideEdgeNetwork.com, and download our Roku app, InsideEdgeNetwork.com. Remember also to check out KeonSports.com for the latest write-ups and news and sports, everything you need to know. Again, we're getting close to the high school football season. Before you know it, June 18th will be August 18th. It'll be time for camp. So you don't want to miss any of that. But for our entire team, I think 80% of the network contributed today to this very show. So thank you again for being up, everyone tuning in and watching. Be safe. There's tornado warnings out there. I see Mark Johnson tweeting. So be safe. And we'll see you tomorrow right here on the Inside Edge Network. Remember, start your morning with this guy at 10 a.m. They'll be up ready to go. He's been rocking it out. Great shows.
Got a lot of World Cup for you.
Yes.
Listen, Portugal really made me upset. So there's that.
A lot of who won the England game or matchup earlier?
England.
England
and they did it handsomely.
By the way, don't look now. USA and Australia a day away.
Yep.
Coming up on Friday. So Friday's going to be a big day. Eli, we might be, and Omar, you're welcome to come with us. We might be NBA Cavs championship and then finding somewhere to celebrate America against Australia.
I'm down.
I'm with it.
That's going to be fun. All right. We're done. Kyle at 5 o'clock. Remember, he has Jake Underwood from AM 1420 The Answer during the show tomorrow or later today, actually. And then Inside Edge Primetime, the Daily Spiral, and then this show, Midnight Run. We got a ton of things coming up for you tomorrow. Also, Voice of the Land will be on tomorrow as well. So we got everything for you covered. Have a good night. And if you're going to have honey buns, just one honey bun, eat it regularly. You don't need to do all that other stuff. Come on now. But if you do, let us know how it tastes. Good night, everybody.